Oh yeah. I didn't even get to say any gamer words, so that's awesome for me.
Not this
We
time.
weren't warned.
Hey, this is your warning.
No.
Hmm?
Why does it not say you're live? Oh, there we go.
It's okay.
I'm officially in.
I can't believe you don't have notifications.
I don't have a lot of notifications turned on. I actually despise notifications.
Me too, brother.
Understandable.
Mm.
So, just heads up before we get started. This might be a bit of a shorter session tonight. We got I think I have family coming over at some point. I was talking about why I might be delayed tomorrow. They are coming over tonight, but I don't know when they're coming. I don't know if we have any plans tonight, so I might just default to a shorter session just to be safe. So,
Hell yeah.
Sounds good.
that being said, let us begin with the binginess of it all.
The benginess of it all.
Oh, is that this one?
Maybe.
Benji.
So last session, you guys had a bit of a potluck. You guys went to the you guys actually were left by old Gracie left you in the care of Maisie Jean, who took you all to the Church of the August Court, where you actually helped set up and get ready for a potluck with the church, where you guys teamed up with Rain to make some mixed berry cobbler after getting some help from Mama as well. Along the way, you guys had a competition to win some ice cream, which Benji won but gave to Zane, who immediately stole off like a bandit to get their free ice cream. You saw Mama having conversation with Durango Valentine about buying out Buck's farm now that he's gone. And you guys had a little bit of a bonding moment with Dawn, who you're starting to maybe, after covering her in oatmeal, maybe bring her to your side a little bit. Also, Boa, aka Puka, had an encounter with Benji's sister Isla, who he discovered was actually a spirit. After a sort of intense confrontation between the two of them, she ran off to inform their two parents, Grimir and Thala, who you guys later had a conversation with, in which Grimir revealed his true form to Puka, one spirit recognizing another. After trying to intimidate Puka, but then Puka sort of was a little silly and actually kind of helped endear Grimir to him. They had a brief conversation about the nature of what was going on in the valley. The ancient spirit Farlock being tormented, and this being the cause of some of the unrest within the valley in the world of spirits. And Puka, if they should be so inclined, should keep an eye on that. But all that being said and done, you guys all headed back to the church as the sun had now set. It was now nighttime, where the rest of the kids were all gathered up. In fact, you actually see, as you guys walk back to the church, Dawn kind of accompanying you, Isla now safely back in Benji's hair. You actually do notice a lot of the kids, most adults at this point, have gone home for the night, but you do see a lot of the other orphans that are actually gathering around that little ball field around, kind of behind the church. There's a small little campfire going in the middle of the grass. I'm just seeing this where everyone's hanging out at the moment. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I'm gonna be as I guess I would just go over and see what the fuck's going on, you know?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you guys can head over. Kind of behind the church is the light of the twin moons are just kind of illuminating the summer night here. It's a beautiful, cloudless, warm night. And you see a few of the kids, and even Maisie Jean, are kind of sitting around this little campfire. See, Maisie Jean's got some sticks that has an assortment of different foods on it. It's like, oh, hey guys, where you been? Come on over. We're just having a little bit of a cookout before we go back.
Ooh. What's this? Let's sit down.
We got some marshmallows, we got some sausages, we got a little bit of everything. Cook it over the fire. It makes it taste better.
Hell yeah.
Do we have skewers?
I want one of everything.
Put it in your hand and put your hand over the fire.
That was me asking.
Yes, you are. They're like not professional skewers. They're just like long sticks that have kind of been like burned in the fire to kind of sterilize them a bit.
Okay. I'm gonna grab one of everything.
There's like a marshmallow. There's a sausage. There's like an
Yeah.
apple. Yeah.
Yeah.
With everything.
I'm gonna put all of it on the skewer and I'm gonna put it over the fire.
Can I, before he does that, check to make sure that none of it is wrapped in something?
Maisie is handing these out like individually, so no, they're not wrapped.
Great. Okay. I just wanted to double check.
Gotta make sure, you know.
It's
Maisie
true.
Jean can't see me eat paper. She can't.
It's true.
She just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Benji is a skewer that has fruit, meat, and marshmallows on it.
Yum.
Yeah, he takes a
Yeah.
bite.
Yeah. It tastes like a lot.
It's about interesting. This is supposed to be like this every time?
Not if you I mean, usually you wouldn't like combine all of them into like the same thing, but also like that's a way to eat it. You could do that.
Well, how are you gonna do it?
Well, I'll probably cook like the meat first, and then, or maybe the fruit first, and then I'll do the meat, and then after all that I'll do like the sweet stuff, like the marshmallows and whatnot. So it's kind of like a miniature meal all wrapped into one thing, but cooked on separate skewers.
Okay, yeah, that's the part that I was about to be like, that sounds exactly like what I did, but then you said separate, and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Damn.
I mean, this is good. You want to try some?
Sure, yeah. I'll
So gross.
if Benji's offering, Rosie will try it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, it tastes exactly what it sounds like. A lot.
Yeah, that's
It-
definitely that's a lot.
it
that's
is-
a lot.
It is definitely like perfectly heated though. Like this is essentially what Benji did to survive when he was out with his family, is just this. Is I have a fire, get some meat and like a steak and roast it over there and just eat it. So like he's very used to doing this.
Let me ask you, has Benji ever roasted a marshmallow before?
No.
He's
The
gonna
marshmallow
report
burnt. But like the sausage, perfect.
Very nice.
I think the first several skewers that Rosie tries to cook, she torches the first like one or two, and then after she torches one, she's like, okay, and then she like rebuilds the skewer again and tries again and burns it again, goes to like
Benji,
fill up the
like,
same
no,
one
you-
again.
You gotta hold it over there for about 5 seconds, turn it, hold it for another 5, let it off, hold it back over there 10, and then you're good.
Wasn't that what I was doing?
No, you did 10, 5, 10. That was too much.
What?
5, 5, 10.
5, 10. Oh, okay.
You might have even done 10, 7, 10, which is ridiculous.
What? I'm not
Just like the
trying to understand
smartest
what you're
Benji has
talking
ever
about.
seemed. This is seconds, you know.
You guys look over and you see Block is like put his skewer down and taking furious notes in his notebook, watching Benji intently, like not blinking.
Like this is the one not like martial or physical thing that Benji seems really good at.
Cooking.
Mm-hmm. Benji's like, here, watch me, and he does it. And he's like, all right, yeah, and it's just all sausage on this one.
That makes total sense.
Prelims.
I can't wait for Benji to be Block's new like hyperfixation. It's gonna be so fun.
Sounds
That
like a
sounds
person.
creepy.
That sounds scary.
It does not sound fun. I don't know.
Right? Well, it's been trains, right? So now it's just Benji and his crazy talent of cooking now.
His crazy talent. No
Mhm,
one's
mhm.
ever fucking cooked before.
It's
No one-
Just
true.
mad man.
It's true that
Well, I'm sure it's a thing of,
Block
like-
isn't aware of.
Aware. Yeah.
I'm sure it's a thing of like the amount of time everyone has known Benji. They've just known as this like weird wild child.
Yeah.
And then
doesn't know
seeing
how
him
to
be
do
so
anything.
meticulous in the timing of cooking things, they're like, wait a fucking second.
This doesn't make sense.
Like Benji has a system for cooking shit. Like he knows he doesn't understand the concept of time in most other cases. But in this, he's got it. Like
He doesn't understand the concept of time.
if you said, "Oh, it's gonna take you about 17 minutes for this to be done," he's gonna be like, "What the fuck does that mean?" But if you're like,
But
"All
what
right,
if
if you're
he's
trying to
like,
like
"This
something,
3600
it's 17,"
seconds,
he's like, "Okay, got it. Yeah, I understand."
I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah, man.
God.
And I guess would this count for the feat?
Yeah, I'd say this is count.
Right? Would I be able to say these skewers or Benji's special treats?
Sure.
Benji
Oh, yeah.
special treats.
God,
You feel invigorated?
Do you have to word it like that?
They're Benji special treats, guys. I don't know what's so funny about Benji special treats.
It's Benji special treats, man.
They're Benji special treats.
Benji special treats.
Jesus.
Completely understandable.
Because them being special treats means that you get temporary hit points.
Exactly.
Oh, that's cool.
You get 2 temporary hit
They're
points for
special
eating that
treats.
skewer that I gave you.
Very nice. Yeah. So
I don't know if it's
Benji-
gonna matter right now, but like,
Yeah, Benji goes around just kind of showing you all the ropes of how to cook things on a skewer, and y'all feel invigorated. It feels rejuvenating.
Yeah.
Especially after all the drunk food at the potluck, it's like, oh, this actually feels like somewhat refreshing now. Nice. As everyone's sitting
Sid.
around. Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Can I make applesauce? Because you said there was apples, right?
There are apples.
I have a mortar and pestle.
All right, yeah, go for it.
Just whip out of mortar and pestle. Where have you been storing it?
my pocket.
Here and there.
In the pocket, for sure.
In pocket.
In pocket.
My equipment in Benji's hair. It fits so much.
Yeah, you just
I
start-
was
yeah.
so cramped up there.
After you can start making making up a little applesauce. Just kind of wind down for the night. Everyone's having a good time. The other kids are just talking and hanging out. Dawn's kind of gone back to her little friend group. But is she seems happier than she has. He's having a good time.
She's going wop wop wop.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's good. I'm glad that she's having a good time.
As everyone's kind of sitting here just hanging out and eating for a little bit, you see Clayton, who's kind of just sitting there munching on his own steak, which looks very sadly overcooked. He's just kind of tearing into it.
He also did 10 7 10.
Yeah. And he actually did 10 7.5 10. Pretty
Yeah.
egregious.
That 0.5 really gets you.
But yeah, so but he kind of looks up at and was like, hey, so sitting around a campfire, you want to tell some scary stories?
Scary stories.
Yeah.
Like what?
Anyone got any good ones?
I mean, I don't think I ever heard of any scary stories.
Well, kind of looks around. Everyone else looks at the two of you, like Boa and Rosie. Looks at the other kids too. Anyone? No one? No takers? Man, y'all lame.
I guess I can try.
Let's see what you got, Boa.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm nervous. I don't like other people looking at me.
Yeah, you see, like Block is like turned crisscross applesauce and like staring directly like into your eyes.
Oh my god, man. I can't take the pressure. I can't let Block down. Okay. Man. I should not have spoken up. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm too nervous. I'm sorry, Clayton. I can't do it. I don't have anything in mind, actually.
Well, I just don't like. What's an example of a scary story? Like, what are they?
You want an example?
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll give you an example. Can someone else come up with one right now? So, you see, he kind of leans in close. It gets nice and close to the fire, in a way so that, like, the flames flickering up just kind of illuminate the underside of his face, casting these long shadows over his nose and his forehead. Years ago, in this very town, there was a young boy named Wrath. Now, Wrath, he was a good boy. He always brushed the mud from his shoes before stepping inside, always did his chores without complaining. No good at two shoes, he was. But one night, he was out shoveling horse poop on his pa's ranch, raining down something fierce, and the poor boy was soaked, covered in water and poop. He got angry with his pa. Why is it always me that's got to do all the chores, Paul? Why can't I just stay inside tonight? Wet and cold, just want to go to sleep. That's Pa. Ooh, he didn't like that one bit. Started calling Wrath ungrateful, selfish, lazy. Made Wrath upset. All it ever done was what he'd been told. Pa started yelling at him, Wrath yelled back. Soon enough, that boy just couldn't take it anymore. He ran. Out into the woods. Into the shaded thicket. At night. Now, what happened after that? Only the spirits know. Some say he tripped in the dark, tumbled down a cliff, or broke his neck on a root. Others say he ran afoul of a bear cub and Mama wasn't too far away. Some still say a monstrous spirit itself rose from the shadows and struck him down, leaving his body cold before he had time to scream. But if you think that's the end of old Wrath, you don't know the shaded thicket. See, his pa felt horrible, yelling at his son so. Ran off after him. By the time Wrath's pa caught up to him, he didn't see no Wrath. All he saw was a monster, limbs long and hungry like the shadow, eyes like a predator. Lunged out at Pa, had to run for his life. Wrath was never seen again, but years later, on his pa's deathbed, he finally considered maybe that monster wasn't reaching to kill, simply reaching for a hug.
I bet he's just crying. All he wanted was help. He just wanted his pa to know he was there. That's so sad.
No. And yeah, but he's just like, that wasn't a sad story, Benji. It's supposed to be scary.
What about it scary?
Because they say if you die in the shaded thicket, your spirit doesn't go to the beyond. You're trapped in the woods forever. You become like the spirits out there. That's not scary to you?
No. What's scary is the fact that nobody helped him.
I feel like it wouldn't be too bad to be a spirit. I don't know. There's probably lots of spirit friends in the forest.
Hey, I mean, what the church says is true. All those spirits out there, they're out to get you one way or another.
That's not true at all.
I don't think that's true.
You seem pretty
I doubt
convinced,
it's
Bella.
all of them.
Of course I'm pretty convinced. I know what I'm talking about.
You do?
If the spirits were out to get us, why haven't they? Okay?
They say because the
Maybe
church
they're
put
waiting for the right time.
they say the church put wards around the town to keep them all out.
That don't make no sense.
I mean,
How could
I've
the
been in
church
the
put
woods.
up
I've been in the
powerful
woods.
enough wards to keep out all those monsters?
And I've been in the woods my whole life. And I ain't never ran into no spirits.
Well, that's just what I heard. Anyone else have a scary story? And as I say that, I will be right back. So, one second.
Oy.
All right.
All right, so everybody workshop their scary stories.
Oh, I've got it right
I,
here.
I don't have a scary story, man. My
Oh, yeah,
brain
dude.
is not the creative juice is not flowing.
Creative juices are actually just plagiarism, and it's going.
Excellent, excellent. Send me your
Creative
source,
juice is a
I'll find a
Google.
different one.
I was really not ready. I don't know. I was like, I got you.
Like, I gotcha.
So this guy, he
This
Anthony
is the
died.
scariest story of all.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
wow,
you.
welcome back.
So yes, Clayton will ask if anyone else has any stories to share as well.
Well,
It's okay if you don't. By the way, speaking of the DMD, you don't have to.
mhm.
Decided my
I'd love to. I just can't.
that's fair.
I haven't thought of one yet.
Okay, I can do
not,
one.
It's
It
not me
might
being
not
like
be
I
good,
can't
but I can
think
do
of a
it.
scary story. It's me being like, would Benji count any story he knows as a scary story? And the answer is no.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Okay, I think I actually have one. No, I don't think it will be scary. It's just the only thing in my mind for it. Give it a go. Hold on a second. Alright, okay. So there was this young boy. He was sitting in his dining room one day. He noticed a big pot of stew roaring over the fire. He shouted to the other room, "Ma, did you make some stew?" She said, "I didn't put no stew on." Boy thought that was weird, but not too weird. He went over to the stew and he started eating it. While going through it, he got a real big crunch, but he didn't think nothing of it at the time. Come later that night, though, dead of the night, boy heard something down the hall. He heard, "Where is my toe?" Something funny, Rosie? I'm trying to scare you.
I'm
Zane,
sorry, that's me. I've heard this one.
Zane throws up.
Oh! Just full
Okay.
throws up?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Zane.
Zane with the weak constitution on this kid. What the hell?
Right? I mean, wow.
Too much ice cream.
I'm sorry. I hate feet.
You and me both, bud.
That's so dramatic.
That's so.
Was that the end of the story?
No.
It was not done. Keep going.
I can't. Hold on.
Is it because of the? Is it because of the puke that's on the flower right there?
Is-
Just ignore it. It's fine.
Just yeah. Just look. Just look past it.
okay, I'll look past it. Where was I? Yeah, he hears.
Where's my toe?
He hears where. Thank you, Benji. He hears
Yeah.
where is my toe? Kid's shaking up now. He's not sure if he's really hearing it, or it's in his mind or something. He gets out of his bed, peeks down the hallway. There ain't nothing there, but he hears it still, closer now. Where is my toe? Kid's free, but he can't see it whatsoever. He gets under his covers. He's hiding under them. He's locked his door. Here's a knock on it, though. He's asking, where is my toe? He can't do anything, though. He's just a kid. He's hiding under his covers. Burst open. Once again, where is my toe? He's hiding under his covers and shivering. Can't do nothing about it. But it's all quiet all of a sudden. It's not coming any closer. There's no more noise. He sits there a long while, a couple minutes, before he comes out. He thinks he's in the clear. That's when he hears it. You have it!
Dawn screams.
Hell yeah.
What did he
that's
give his
the
toe
story.
back? Well, that's not
He
nice.
ate it, Benji.
I mean, sure, but did he give it back?
He
I
didn't.
don't think he'd be.
I don't think he has any option to give it back.
I mean, well, that's mighty rude. Taking somebody's toe, you gotta give it back.
That one wasn't scary for you either, Benji.
Was it supposed to be?
Yes.
A little.
It was
Oh.
supposed to be a scary story.
Oh. maybe a third one will get me.
Well, do you have a scary story idea or like a spooky story idea?
No. Can't think of none.
Never been scared?
I mean, I could tell a story about like growing up in the woods, but I don't really count nothing them as scary.
Did you encounter anything in the woods?
I count a lot of things in the woods.
Okay. What's the scariest thing you've ever encountered in the woods?
Benji is thinking. Like you see he's like really trying to remember something, and then you see a flash of like his eyes go a little wide, and he looks down, and he goes, I can't really think of nothing.
You weren't scared when La Ligera came after us?
No. Can't say I was.
No.
What about you, Rose? Do you have one?
Well, I might. So there's, let's see, how do I start this? It was a happy day. And it was a day filled with joy and bustling movement and warmth. And then as the sun set, the cold came with it. And the dark. And then there was fire. There was a fire that ran rampant throughout the town. And And there were many people who tried to run, to fight, to escape, try and save people. But sometimes you can't save everyone. Which is the scariest part of all.
Sobbing.
Puka's also tearing up a little.
Benji's
That clearly wasn't a
crying.
scary
Like,
story.
Benji's just openly weeping. Like,
Can I actually ask you two to make me a perception check real quick?
Sure.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Canadian or what?
Canadian? Where are the Canadians coming from?
okay.
Why can't I
Yeah,
find perception?
I'm too busy crying.
It's true.
I can see through all the tears.
Yeah.
Okay. Rosie?
What am I rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, okay. Perfect fun. Bop, bop. Wow, that's so good.
Okay. Puka, you actually do notice as you're kind of tearing up and Benji's full on sobbing, you look over across the fire. Clayton's actually turned away from all of you. And is kind of like covering his mouth with his hand and just not making eye contact with anyone right now after hearing that story.
I made him cry! Fuck yeah!
Oh my god!
Got his ass. Got it.
Wah!
Aha, real men don't cry.
Pussy Clayton. Get up.
Yeah, Benji absolutely gets on his ass for crying.
What?
Y'all getting after him?
No, of
I
course
mean,
not.
no one but Puka saw it, right?
Yeah.
I'm too busy crying. I'm too busy openly weeping.
Rosie, I think your story really shook up Clayton.
No, it didn't. Shut up. Shut up. Stop it.
Oh,
Well, you
I thought it
alright?
was you, Cole. I was like, what did I say?
No, sorry. No, you're good, man. You're good. You're good.
Are you alright? Won't talk about it.
No, I'm fine. Shut up. He's fine.
You sure you don't want to talk about it?
One of you, whoever wants to, make me a persuasion check.
Did you say persuasion?
You got it. You got this shit.
I don't know if I have the highest, but I imagine I do.
I'm assuming you do. as well.
What is it?
Plus
Yeah,
eight.
you
that's
got
high
it.
enough. That's high enough.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's you. You
What
absolutely
if I
have the
said the
highest.
DTV and the bullet open up was 25?
Nah!
It'd be kind of funny.
See, Clayton just kind of just sighs and looks at you specifically, Rosie. That
Rosie will look at him and kind of divert her eyes for a second and look back.
he's kind of doing the same of like he doesn't really know where to look right now. Sorry. No, I just I had something like that happen not too long ago. It hit a little bit close to home. Is all. Fire coming
that why
in the
you
night.
hit?
Understandable.
People.
Is that why all of y'all are here?
No.
Okay.
See a few of the kids nod. Not all of them, but a number of them do.
Rosie does not make an indication at all. She just kind of like closes her mouth.
Why do you, what's that you said about you can't save every? Sorry, that was cold. About to sneeze. That was not. Okay, Clayton was choking me up. But we'll go with that. What was that you said, Rosie, about not being able to save everyone?
Yeah, that's how the story ended.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think it's true either. Maybe you can't. Maybe I can't. Some of us can. Brother can.
Your brother? You got a brother?
Yeah. Coolest,
Oh.
coolest guy ever known. All-star at Blood Rush and Talk of the Town.
Where's he?
He's off saving everyone. What do you think?
That's
After,
so cool.
right? Coolest man I ever know. After that fire came to town, he was like, "Oh, I'm not setting that down." He chased that fire all the way back, signed up for the army, and went off to fight him.
Oh man.
You know, he's.
Army has you helping people?
Sorry, can you say it again?
Army has you helping people?
That's what they say. I mean, he's going off fighting those people that killed our parents and left me alone. He's a hero. He's a hero,
Yeah.
and I'm here. I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's. No, he's alive. He's alive, and he's fighting. He's kicking ass over there. But
Have you gotten letters from him, or are you waiting for one? Because I'm sure it's coming. He knows where you're at, right?
of course he knows where I'm at. Of course he's writing me letters. What do you think he is? You think you think he doesn't care about me? You think he forgot me? You think he cares more about this than he does me? What are you talking about, Rosie?
No.
Of course not. Of course I'm getting letters from him every day.
That's awesome. I don't
Every
get
day.
letters.
Your brother out fighting too?
No. No, I don't have a brother.
Yeah, you do.
What do you mean?
I'm right here.
I appreciate that, Benji. You are definitely my friend, for sure.
Dang. No foundation for this child.
I mean, Benji doesn't fucking. Benji's mind, literally every single person here is family now. Like he's like, yeah, we're all family. You have multiple brothers. You got, Clayton. You got me. You got multiple sisters too.
No inclusion for blockers, and they aren't brothers.
I forgot Block was there. I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna be fully
A lot of
honest.
people.
I'm not gonna be honest.
Block is included in those too.
yeah. It's just-
Yeah, Block. Yeah, Scratch. There we go. I remember both of them.
oh my god, I forgot about Scratch. I'm no better.
See? Don't come at me.
Wow.
You know, you got all of us. Might be a bit different than what we're used to, but I don't think none of us don't have no family. We're all here. So we're all family.
That's a nice way to look at it.
I guess if I had to tell a scary story, I guess it's at this point it's just a story. I don't even know.
We can call it a scary story. It's okay.
There was this one time back, I think Paul said it was 2-3 years ago. I was running around with my sister in the woods at night, hunting, playing around. We had stayed out a little bit longer than I think we had planned to, but we didn't think nothing was going to happen from it. And as we was playing around, we heard a twig snap off in the distance. Now, normally I don't really pay much mind to twigs snapping in the distance, considering animals be lurking around in the woods all the time at night, sort of where they go. But this one sounded weird, so I kind of perked up and I was looking around trying to figure out what it was, and I couldn't see nothing. And then out in the distance, I saw what looked like teeth, just glistening white fangs, far off in the distance. And I blinked and they disappeared. That's about it. Then I went home and I went to bed.
Oh. You just went to bed after
Yep.
that? Alright!
Don't get scared of anything, Benji.
You can't really be scared out in the woods, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Things will get you.
See, Dawn kind of perks up like, my mom used to say that the woods are as scared of you as you are of them.
Mom's very smart.
Yeah.
Also, very good baker.
She blushes a little bit.
What was that scary for y'all?
It was a
No.
little spooky.
Oh. Oh. Maybe I'm good at this.
See, you guys just kind of hang out for a little while longer before finally Maisie Jean kind of just starts packing things up, starts pouring dirt on the fire, wrapping up the extra food, and all right guys, we should get back. We got, I think Miss Grace is waiting for all of us, so let's get home and go to bed. All right.
All right. Can I carry that?
Oh, well, sure thing, Benji. Thank you.
No, I'll carry all of the stuff.
Can I
Oh,
have one
okay.
more marshmallow?
Last one before
I
bed.
don't care if it's. I don't care if it's cooked. It's so squishy.
All right, one more. Not too much sugar before bed, all right, Rosie?
Okay.
My mouth feels all like weird and filmy. Feels like there's a bunch of tree sap all over my teeth.
Tree sap?
Yeah.
Well, when we get back, we're all gonna brush our teeth, gonna wash our mouths out, and we'll all be right as rain.
Benji's not had this much confection in his life, so all the sugar is like, he's like, man.
Like caking his teeth, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Macy Jean will just kind of lead the procession of children back to the orphanage. Yeah, spirits are relatively high right now. Some fun stories, just getting to hang out, kind of just being out from under the yoke of Gracie for a little bit, and you guys all make your way back down back into this town center, down that dirt road, under the iron gate, and back to St. Gracie's orphanage. Maisie Jean walks up, opens the door for everyone, lets you all in. It's quiet in here, and it's dim. None of the lanterns are lit. Just the moonlight kind of streaming in through the windows. It seems almost unoccupied. Maisie Jean walks in and lights a candle that's sitting on a little table near the door. Oh, they're like, Miss Gracie, we're all home. We're back. You guys will all hear a voice saying, you just kind of calling from somewhere deeper within the orphanage, like, everyone make it back, all right? All right, well, Maisie Jean, put all the kids to bed. We got a lot going on tomorrow. All right, everyone to bed now.
What's happening tomorrow?
Maisie Jean's like, I'm not sure what she has planned, honestly. Guess we'll find out. Thank you, Miss Gracie. Good night. There's no response. All right, let's get you kids to bed. She takes everyone up, help make sure everyone gets their teethies brushed. So also gets everyone settled in. And yeah, she will just kind of turn the light off in the room and we'll leave you guys to your own devices for the night. Is there anything anyone's going to partake in tonight, or is this the end of the day for everyone?
Not while everyone is awake.
I also have something that I want to wait for like an hour or two before doing.
Okay.
I just can't sleep because I'm so just restless from
None of us can
everything.
sleep.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
You guys all wait a little bit. Everyone kind of slowly starts passing out one by one until you guys are able to look around in the dark light of the moonlight. You three are the only ones still awake.
I'd like to sneak out.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can. Rosie's assuming everyone's asleep by this point. She's gonna try and sneak out of the room.
Okay. Make a. Yeah. Okay, everyone's asleep. Yeah, sure. Make a stealth check for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Puka and Benji, you guys kind of look around a little bit. Rose is there 1 second, and then you see her bed is like suspiciously still. And I think whoever's closest to her bed notices there's like a little like pillow, like a little straw poking out where her head should be.
Yep. She put like a little pillow just to make sure that,
Yeah.
no one would know she was gone.
For sure, for sure.
This sucks.
This sucks.
It sucks that you're awake.
I'll leave just for you, Benji.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sorry, just for you, Beats. This isn't for Benji.
No, Benji doesn't want you to leave. He just wants you to be asleep.
I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm gonna go track
No.
down Rosie O'Donnell.
I guess if Benji sees you leave, then he's also going to go.
Benji can't do his sleeping thing. No.
I wanted to do something.
Do it.
Do it. Yeah, there's
I
other people
can't.
there.
You can do whatever you want, man.
No, it's very specific, and I can't.
Can I try to
He
sneak
wants a
out?
coup de grace, everybody.
Can I try to sneak out without Benji noticing?
Sure.
Stealth roll, stealth roll, stealth
Yeah, make another
roll.
stealth roll.
All right, baby.
10.
I mean,
What's your passive
my
perception?
passive perception is 11.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
I do
can't
see you.
sneak out.
so Benji, you do notice I guess whether or not Puka knows that you know is up to your reaction, Benji.
Yeah, I mean,
Dreams.
Benji's not gonna say anything, but Benji is gonna follow
Okay.
because there's a specific thing that Benji wants.
You're scaring me, man.
This is so ominous. It's like Benji's gonna follow.
Look,
Benji's gonna follow Boa without
What?
saying anything because there's a very specific thing Benji wants.
Oh! Motherfucker.
I
I just realized
made
what it
a
is. I know what
deal,
it is. I know what it is now, yeah.
and I am going to try to keep it.
I will,
I want to
my
try to
God.
steal the pocket watch from Puka.
Oh,
you will never get my pocket watch. It means so
I
much.
want to try right now.
Yeah, you're gonna try, and I'm gonna cut your. I'm not gonna cut you. That's.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
I'm gonna cut your hand off.
You know we do the thieves in my village, Benji?
Yeah, you stole it
Cat
first.
Yeah, you can't get caught though. That's the thing.
What?
All right, so let's go in order then. Rosie, what are you up to with your 27 stealth?
Rosie's gonna just find a little corner to hide in, and then come back to the room a couple hours later.
Okay.
just cause?
She didn't want to hear anyone, or didn't want anyone to hear her crying.
Oh,
Gotcha.
After like telling the story tonight, she's just like, it's a story. It's a story. I told a story.
Yeah,
Nope. Okay, I have to go somewhere else.
oh.
that's fair.
Okay. So yeah, you find a little corner. There's like one of those like large potted plants. You're kind of a small young child. You kind of just curl up in a ball and just silently sob away from there. All right, Benji, what are you up to?
I'm trying to follow Puka and steal his pocket watch.
Sorry, yeah, Puka, what are you up to?
Well, I was following Rosie,
Okay.
so I guess I just come up on Rosie crying.
So, well, she rolled a 27
with
stealth.
Oh, okay,
You
yeah.
wouldn't
I
have
gotcha.
known where I was.
Well, I'm
Guess you
looking
just-
for Rosie then, I
you're
guess,
looking
because I've
for
lost
Rosie,
sight of
yeah.
her, so I'm looking around the house.
I'm gonna go ahead and say you're not gonna beat a 27 with a perception check.
That's fair.
What if he did?
I don't think I can. I have a plus 3.
I
You
rolled a
can't. But what if he
19.
did?
How about this? Why don't you roll one for me anyway?
Okay.
Just like for fun.
Wow.
Nice.
I think I've only gotten
Say.
10 so far.
So far.
10 is a good number today.
No, your first perception was a 6.
Oh, no, that was Rosie's, wasn't it?
The-
Oh, you're right. It was
yeah,
a 10. Never
mine
mind.
was.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm a liar.
Damn.
What was-
Excuse me.
Bless.
Thank you. So yeah, you got Pookie, you kind of start roaming around the house, just kind of looking for. Just kind of looking for Rosie. In the meantime, Benji, why don't you roll? Are you trying to quietly follow Puka or Boa?
I mean, I don't want them to know I'm there.
Okay, why don't you roll a stealth check now?
Oh boy.
I'm so excited.
What's your stealth like? Another 10!
Yeah!
10!
It is a good day for 10. Oh my
Okay.
It is a good day to for 10.
It was a good day for a 10. I'm assuming your passive perception is higher
Well,
than
I
a
don't know
10.
how to check. Is that number to the right of
It's-
plus 3?
10 plus your proficient, or plus your
Yeah, so
bonus
it's a-
to it.
it's a
So
number-
you have a
it's a number
13.
Yeah,
in
mine's 13,
parentheses. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you notice Benji trying to follow you, Puka.
yeah.
Now what will you
Benji?
do?
I'm gonna confront him. I don't know he's trying to steal my pocket watch.
Yeah,
I'm a
for
little
all you know, Benji's just following you because he saw you got up.
I mean, I'm a little wary because of how he was talking about it before, but like, he's my friend.
Yeah.
My brother, as I found out tonight. So
Yeah, we're all
I can
family.
expect. Benji, what are you doing?
I'm trying to see where you're going.
I was looking for Rosie.
Oh. Well, maybe two heads are better than one looking for, huh?
Yeah, I guess you're right, Benji.
Yeah.
Smart sometimes, you know.
So I've been told.
I'm glad that someone else has told it to you.
I haven't. It was just you.
Oh,
Oh, Benji.
I'm sorry to hear that, Benji. Yeah,
I don't see it as a problem. I mean,
it sounds like you do see it as a problem. You sound a little
Nah.
upset.
no, it's
Alright,
fine.
well, you're smart to me. Let's go look for Rosie.
Yeah, let's go look for Rosie.
I will say at this point, by the way, Puka, you do notice as you guys are having this conversation, you notice kind of from atop Benji's head, you see Isla watching you very, very closely.
Traitor.
You, I think you notice at this point you don't that like weird spidey sensing that you get, the weird sensation of another spirit being nearby. You don't feel that right now. But you're looking right into Isla's eyes. Or Isla's. Isla.
Iceland.
Isla.
Benji.
Hmm?
Can you ask Isla how she's doing, and then tell me what she says?
I thought you could talk to her.
Oh, I can, but I want to hear it from your mouth.
Alright. You doing alright, Isla?
Doing fine. Why do you ask?
She says she's doing fine. Why?
I'm just curious. Glad to hear. That's all.
Said they're just curious.
All right.
I have no clue.
I think.
Benji's hair is so dirty, it's masking it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Gross.
Is everything
Maybe-
alright?
Yeah, everything's alright. You seem
'Cause-
a little nervous, Benji. I say as I'm
Nah.
clearly nervous myself.
No, I'm just wondering because when I had Isla go off to help you, and then Isla ran off, and I don't know. She seems really like tense right now. So I'm just wondering if everything's okay between y'all. I don't know if you got into like a fight or something when you were picking berries.
Maybe you should ask Isla. See what she says.
Isla?
Want to know if everything's fine between us?
Yeah.
Everything's right as rain.
Hmm. All right. Well, I'm gonna go this way and look for Rosie.
All right.
Maybe she's
gonna-
just hiding under a bed or something. Benji's gonna go
But
back to
now-
the bed.
Oh, you're gonna go back there? I wanted to follow you now to see what's up with Isla.
I mean, yeah, you can.
Well, I don't want to be known.
I don't think I'm gonna say I don't think Benji's paying attention to anything behind him right now.
Okay. I guess you're just going back to the bed.
Okay, so you all going back to the bedroom?
Yeah, I was gonna check under Rosie's bed, see if she's
And
there.
I'm just kind of watching Benji.
She's
see
not.
what-
She is not under her bed.
I think because haha, I also have two languages. I think Puka will hear Benji in Sylvan,
Oh.
just like under his breath, go, "Well, dang, she ain't here,"
Can't
and then
contain
just
myself.
get up,
Mm.
just
I'm gonna
get up and
jump
start looking
out of
around.
my hiding spot and be like, "What was that?"
Huh?
You said
What was what?
you shot that out in the room. Yeah, everyone wakes up.
Yeah, yeah. Just everyone's awake. You just yelled, and everyone's sleeping.
Uh,
I can't help it.
let's see.
No consideration for those around me.
Oh my god.
I mean, depending on how far back you were following Benji, how far
We're
back
like on
do you
the
think
other
you were
side of the
following
room, and we're like the whole room apart, and I'm like, "What was that?"
Well, I'm asking to know if I'm startled or not.
Ignore what this is called.
How would
I'm
you
just
have
I'm just using it
heard
for the modifier.
Mhm.
Does 15 hit you, Boa?
Sucker punch.
That's not what he's actually doing. I'm just using the modifier for it.
No,
Just-
it does
I'm
not.
assuming he's
It's
just
not.
throwing a pillow at your head or
He
something.
throws a book.
Okay.
Oh my
yeah, yeah.
god! He's trying to kill me.
We're trying to sleep.
Sorry. I speed walk up to Benji.
Ugh.
Oh my god. That's so aggressive.
What? Why? What's wrong?
I heard you, Benji. You were speaking to Sylvan.
Sure.
How'd you learn it?
My parents. How'd you learn it?
You want
Anyway.
an answer so bad you just fell into your own trap.
What do you mean anyway?
So your parents taught you Common and Sylvan? They don't speak Common.
Well, I taught myself common.
How'd you do that?
I kind of just took Sylvan and tried to make sure things would make sense.
He's such a smart boy.
He is. What the hell?
I mean, we don't get a ton of people in the woods, but every now and then somebody does go through, and I can hear people very good. So I just kind of heard them like saying words, and I tried to mimic it and make sure it made sense another way.
Oh, that's very impressive.
But how? So you understood what I said?
Not one bit.
Then how do you know what it was?
Benji,
Hmm.
you help me find Rosie. I'll tell you how I know.
All right. I'll do that.
Okay. So I'll keep going to look for Rosie.
Yeah.
Back to the search.
To be clear, Rosie,
I'll take that deal.
to be clear, Rosie, the house is not that big. You've heard every bit of this conversation.
That sounds
She hiding in
about
a
right.
pot in the room.
She's not like far. We just can't find her because she hid so good.
She's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
If
think
actually, technically speaking, if I get within 10 feet of where Rosie is, I would know she's there
why?
because of blind sight.
Oh. So I think I'd like to, since I've heard this whole conversation, pretty much, I'd like to kind of listen for their footsteps to like exit the room. I'm gonna sneak back into the room and like lay back down again.
Oh my god. You're trying to gaslight them?
Like Scooby-Doo.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And this fully makes sense.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, if I'm found in my bed again, then there will be no questions. This
Well,
is
you
how this
did-
works.
But you did also hear Boa react very strongly to Sylvan specifically.
It's true, and Rosie has made a note of it.
Mhm.
Oh god. I gotta keep my mouth shut.
okay, so the boys are going back out to the real life boys are going out to look for Rosie
Yeah,
again?
searching the house.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys go back out. Rosie, you hear them leave.
Mhm.
Can I just have everyone roll me one more perception check? Everyone together.
Everyone together.
Okay?
Me too?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Breaking out
I'm
of the
working on
tins.
it. I'm
Fine.
working on it.
Yeah!
Nice! Yo!
So I'm gonna say you guys all actually succeed on this.
Yay!
So the two so Puka and Benji, you guys walk out of the room, back out into the dark of the house at night, looking for your friend. Rosie, you kind of just watch as they walk right by your hiding space, about 11 feet away.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it has to be. The jig would be up if it was 10.
That's true.
Yeah, y'all step away. And Rosie, you kind of get this plan in mind. You're about to sneak back into the room. You all hear the sound of glass shattering somewhere else in the house.
Sorry, bud. I'm going.
Yeah, I'm going too. I mean,
You're
I
gonna do
think
glass?
Rosie like looks over at Boa, or Benji looks over at Boa and just nods and just starts running off to it.
I chase behind.
All right.
And Rosie knows exactly what these two. Oh my god, she's gonna
Idiots?
also go,
Yeah.
but yeah, but she's gonna stay a little behind,
11 feet away.
yeah, 11 feet away. Make sure
all
that they
Yeah.
find her
11 feet away at all
immediately.
times.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys
Weird.
all.
Really, really extreme social distancing.
Rosie's
you go.
gonna stick to the shadows and stay 11 feet away.
Yeah, so you guys all rush deeper and deeper into the house, and yeah, you eventually come to a excuse me, a corner of the house I think y'all have not been in yet. It's like sort of the quarter that Gracie lives in, and has been kind of been it's kind of made very, very clear, like, hey, the kids are not welcome here. This is not where you go.
Well, that sign can't stop me, because I can't read.
As you approach this wing of the house, you begin to hear a voice, a kind of a raised. We hear Gracie's voice, but it sounds weirdly strained. You just hear her like, "What do you mean you lost it?"
Can I peek in?
Okay.
You're gonna peek in? You're gonna open the door?
I want to peek. I want to see.
I'm just listening.
Yeah.
I'll be
Make.
too
Why don't
good.
you make a stealth check for me?
Oh
yeah.
no.
Don't even worry about it.
Don't even.
Oh yeah, yo.
Okay. Okay.
We're fucking killing this.
We're doing good.
Y'all doing bad.
Yeah.
Y'all.
I
are
say
doing
from
bad.
11 feet away.
Out loud.
No.
We're good.
We're doing
Who's that?
good.
Okay. Yeah. That's
We're
fine.
killing it, guys.
That's fine. You kind
Is
of,
it?
yeah, you kind of sneak over and kind of just creak the door open a little bit, and you see a fireplace within. You see a chair kind of facing away from you. And on the mantle above the fireplace is a mirror, specifically a mirror that appears to have cracked in some way, and the pieces of the glass are now floating in front of the frame of the mirror in like a weird, like the mirror from like Castlevania, for those of you who have seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see a face. It's silhouetted by the fire right now. You can't really make out the face, but the voice does seem vaguely familiar. The voice from the mirror, I should say, does seem
I
vaguely
think I have a pretty good idea.
familiar. The voice from here says, "Now, Gracie, you don't need to worry. Everything's going just fine." You mean he's going just fine? You've just been guessing these last several months. You haven't heard a word this whole time. And he responds, "No, look. I know what the plan is. I've been going off of that the best that I can. I'm still making progress. Starting to think you lost track of the plan, sir. We have a very specific agenda to adhere to, and you've just been guessing. What are we supposed to do about that? How do I even know anything you've been saying these last few months has been true?" And the voice in the mirror will respond, with all due respect, Miss Gracie, two of you are very unpredictable and borderline unreliable in the best of circumstances, so I'm just writing a little bit of insurance for myself, carrying on this way. All right? So I would appreciate it if you don't get on to me for being a little bit self-preserving like I know you tend to be as well. All right? Let's not get hypocritical here, man. Gracie growls. Just find the damn watch before they find him. And she slashes out, and the glass shatters against the wall, severing the connection, or seemingly magically reforming into a single glass pane against the mantle. You, Puka, from this angle, you cannot see Gracie directly. But you do see her arm kind of reach down onto the ground as she sighs, like, "What am I gonna do with you?" She reaches and grabs something, and you see the shadows from the flickering flame of her hand cast these long, weird, spindly shadows against the wall as she moves slowly. Her hand is tightened around something. You hear a small squeal of some sort. She raises her hand.
Oh, I was just gonna say, is Isla still in Benji's hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind
She,
of squeal. Like a humanoid squeal?
no,
Like an animal squeal?
closer.
So
Like a familiar
these spirits making them
squeal.
squeal.
I think it's a sound none of you have heard before.
Okay.
But she grabs something, and Puka, you see in the silhouette of her hand something seemingly large, maybe a couple of feet long, struggling in a massive hand as it kind of disappears back into the chair. And you hear horrifying sounds as these squeals turn into screams. And you hear the sound of flesh breaking
Oh my god.
and wet squelches before eventually the screaming stops.
Did she take a bite out of it?
I mean, somebody is going to have to stop me.
Well, I'm the only one there.
Yeah, because currently Benji is walking towards the door.
My curiosity, though.
I will say
Rosie's gonna come over too.
you
She's gonna
Puka's the
stop
only
me.
one that's
Nothing
seeing
else.
this.
Yeah, but I feel
Everyone
like I
hears
hear
that, right?
screaming and
Yeah,
squelching.
I was thinking
That's
the same
fair.
thing, especially since I opened the door now.
That's
Yeah.
I think as soon as the screaming starts, Rosie's gonna start approaching to.
Yeah,
like,
I
try and
think
keep him
literally
from
everybody's
getting
like
it.
the way I'm here. I'm just sitting there listening to like the conversation, and then I hear like distressed sounds, and you just see Benji like perk up and start marching towards the door.
I want to go in so bad.
What are you guys
I
doing?
mean, hey, are you gonna stop me?
That's the hard part, you know. Do I RP or do I see what is in it?
I'm gonna grab Benji's collar.
I will also be, I guess, more full body, like front. I'm like on his front, hugging and basically pushing him back.
Rosie.
Wait, what?
I said Rosie.
Rosie.
You did the way you said it.
Benji.
This is a little quiet, like Rosie.
Shh, come on. I'm gonna like pull them back from the door.
I'll
Quietly.
push it back too, yeah.
But something's going on in there. Somebody might.
Shh.
No, Pidgey, no. We gotta go.
We'll go back in there once she's gone.
All right. Fine.
If those noises are, I don't think it's a good idea to go in there if she's doing what it sounds like.
Yeah. All right. No, I'll turn around, I guess.
All right.
I have been persuaded
Is-
very easily
is
by my
there-
friends.
Is there a window to that room,
No.
like from the outside?
As far as you can tell, no. This is a fully interior room.
Damn.
Is there any like hallways off to the side we could hide?
I mean, you're in a hallway right now.
Let's
Splinter.
find. Let's find a room or something to.
Is there any like
Close the door,
comically
maybe.
shaped lamps that we could stand behind, maybe?
Oh my god.
Any like weird shaped, like child shaped lamps that we could stand
Yeah.
behind?
That sounds perfect. We love that. There has to be like 7 of them in this house, right?
I have to assume. I would have to assume.
Yeah. It can't just be 3.
It would
You
just make
guys-
sense.
There are a couple other rooms in this hallway. There's pieces of furniture in the hallway as well, but then like there's a few other rooms if you want to go try and hide in one.
I think we'll
I do.
hide in. I feel like a room would be the safest bet.
I would have to agree. We all hide under the couch and she just comes out and sees us from down the hall.
Right.
Oh yeah.
There is a room directly opposite of the room that you guys have just been looking at.
Okay, I'm gonna pull them into that room and gently shut the door.
Sure,
Mhm.
easy. Do y'all all have dark vision? I
I don't
you
Yeah.
do,
think
right?
I do.
I do.
I don't, which I was surprised by when I was looking at the stuff.
You know, it's odd that
Right, yeah.
changelings don't
Yeah.
have dark vision. You've been wandering around
Yeah.
in the dark this whole time. Congrats.
So
I do.
Rose, you pull the two of them in there, and you guys just kind of hunker down for a bit. You look around, the room that you're hiding is some kind of a storage room of sorts. Like there's like a couch with like an old like tapestry over it, like something to prevent dust from getting on it. Just a couple of crates and boxes and rolled up rugs and things of that nature.
What's all this?
I'm gonna see if I can kind of shuffle them to near the back of the room, just in case the door opens.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys find you actually do find some old lamps in here that you're able to hide behind.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Found the
doing it.
lamps.
We're really doing it, guys.
As you do, you guys kind of shove into this like little like makeshift crawl space essentially in the back of this room. And Rosie, you feel as you're kind of shoving them all in, you kind of feel your shoulder press against the wall, and a small part of it just kind of presses slightly.
The wall?
Yeah.
Like in a like there's
Like in
a
a
secret
switch.
behind this, or
Like a
is this
switch.
more of like
Yeah.
the wall is rotting from the inside and it's going to collapse, kind of squishy?
Not so much a squishy like you found
I imagine like it's a
Like
button.
you're pushing it in, yeah.
like a panel of sorts.
Okay.
Do it.
And I'm assuming so. Rosie's probably snuck all over this entire place. She's probably explored this whole place without old Gracie knowing, like during the night.
Sure.
Not tonight specifically, but like, has she been in this room before?
I'd say you've been in this room before.
Has it's been unlocked?
Sometimes.
Okay. And I've never found this like switch. I don't know anything about it.
No. If you looking with your dark vision, it looks like a part of the wall that you wouldn't have noticed unless you were hiding in this very specific corner.
I think Rosie's gonna brush by that and feel it and stop in her tracks for a second.
Okay.
And then slowly turn around to look at the wall.
It looks like a wall.
Something wrong?
See, now the problem is that if at a low sorry, whispers.
Okay.
Not that loud.
All right.
Well, see, the problem is that if I tell you, then you're gonna want to investigate, and that sounds like a good idea, but also probably a bad idea.
Well, you just told us now.
Now I want to investigate.
Yeah, what's there, Rick?
There's a button. I felt something.
Where?
I think there.
Yeah, what feel?
Should we open it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rosie's gonna turn around like it didn't. Similar to Benji earlier, it did not take her very long to be convinced. She turns around.
Yeah. Convinced
presses
so
it.
easily by her friend.
So it's less of a button and more of like the closest thing in my mind that I can describe this is sort of like a breaker panel. Like it's just a small compartment built into a wall, basically.
Okay,
But
okay.
the
So
door is like a hidden door.
I'll open it then.
Yeah. Inside you see it's very, very shallow, maybe only a couple of inches deep. The back wall is actually not wood, it's some dark stone. And you see on the stone are some strange carvings.
I'm gonna touch it.
You touch it.
What does it feel like?
It feels like stone.
Like rock.
I love that for you.
Specifically a very smooth, glassy rock.
Interesting.
What's back there,
Is it-
guys?
Does it feel any different?
It just feels like a really smooth rock.
Wait,
What
I
is
have a
it?
question.
What's up?
Do dwarves
I
have
don't
dark
know.
vision?
don't get any
Dwarves do, I think.
I do, but I don't get any racial bonuses. from
Yeah, I know.
Shinra.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
but that just means Rosie would assume that Boa can see it.
So
You know what they say about
you want to find out
assuming,
if Rosie can be racist? Yes, dwarves do have dark vision.
Dwarves do have
That's what
dark
I
vision.
thought.
So Rosie
Race.
would assume that Boa was able to see this entire time.
All right, let's
Correct.
get these, let's
So
get these
Rosie's
microaggressions
gonna-
going.
She's gonna take the.
Hey, They're not a
she's,
dwarf.
She's gonna like kind of step to the side. And she's like, it's right in there.
Where?
What do you mean
in,
where?
in the little cabinet.
I can't see any cabinet,
That-
Rose.
Guys, you should touch this. It's really smooth.
I can't see what you're touching, Benji.
What do you mean?
You can't see?
I can't see you. That's so
I'm
hard
gonna,
to
like-
believe.
I'm gonna like grab your hand and I'm gonna start moving it towards.
I'm honestly so glad you did.
Yeah. Does anything happen when Boa touches it?
It was like rock.
Boa. When
Sus. Oh
when
no,
you-
you're being used as an
when
guinea
you
pig.
touch this panel, you can't help but notice that it feels like a smooth stone.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You weren't lying, Benji. It feels like rock.
Yeah. It's a smooth rock.
That's a really
So-
smooth stone. How'd they
Those
get
that
it that?
touched it. I don't know, but I don't know what these runes mean.
There's runes in there? Alright, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Are they like drawn on or like kind of like protruding, like sort of carved where I'd be able
Look,
to feel
carved
it?
in there.
If he's dragging my hand over it,
Yeah,
would I
you feel
recognize the runes at all?
I
Which intelligence check would this card create?
that would be Arcana if anything. I'm
Oh,
trying to know
boy.
if that would even if there'd even. You know what? Yeah, sure, go for it. Make an Arcana check.
I was thinking kind of that, I don't know. I think,
Oh,
it finally comes into play! The -2! Yes!
God bless America.
We made it.
Kuka, I don't know how to tell you this.
Oh my god.
You just found Gracie's secret recipe for biscuits and gravy.
Oh.
You gotta tell me. You have to tell me.
Wait a minute. This is biscuits and gravy. This is how to make a delicious biscuits and gravy.
It is? I can't read it. What does that mean? How do it work?
How do it work?
can I look at it? What do you mean a recipe?
Benji's trying so hard to find out where, and this is the recipe so he can make biscuits and gravy.
All three of us
trying
putting our
so
hands-
hard.
I mean, I don't need to run my hands over it. I can just look at it.
Yeah, make an Arcana check too.
Let's
Well,
go.
I am warning you guys right
Let's
now.
go.
This is a higher DC because you guys are not.
Yeah,
none of you are
I'm
really matching
not
any
even
points.
gonna
I
fucking
don't
try.
expect. I don't
You
expect
should,
to
you
actually
should,
get this.
you
I
should.
just
You might
think
get a
it's
recipe
funny.
out of it.
I might. You know what? You know what? You're right. I
Rosie,
might
you
get a
know
recipe
what?
out of
You know
it.
what? No. You are upset at Boa right now. This is not the recipe for biscuits and gravy. This is clearly her grits.
For grits,
Cheese and grits, yeah. Cheese grits.
cheese and grits.
Arcana,
I
right?
think there might have been
Yeah.
like a different spot, right?
Yeah, boy.
Oh.
This is exactly what I wanted.
This is exactly what
This
I
is
wanted.
exactly what I wanted. And it's really funny. You know what's super funny? If I had rolled the nat 1, I would have known what this was.
You would have known?
Oh,
Because of
why?
the gambler thing.
Oh,
The second deal that I made.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Instead it was.
Oh my god.
Instead it was a 3. Fuck!
So we had
Anyways.
so we literally had a 1, a 2, and a 3. on the
You know
die.
what's funny though? Technically
Yep.
speaking, on the die, I rolled the best.
It's true.
You did.
I
You
rolled
really
the
did.
worst just on the die and in the actual.
Yeah.
God, that's so funny. I love that for
Thought I'd
us.
see it.
There's no way we would have figured this out anyways, but I love that for us anyways.
No.
Yeah, no.
So-
Yeah. Weird shit, man.
Can I knock on the thing?
Yeah.
Oh god, we're just trying everything.
Knock on the wood. Not the wood.
No, on the
Stone.
stone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
go
cart.
for it.
Now I'm gonna knock on it.
All right, roll me a Constitution save.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Well.
What? Maybe there's.
Ooh.
Wow,
Okay.
that's good.
So,
Damn, dude.
Benji,
I'm a hardy boy.
as you
Are.
move to knock on this, the stone, you can't help but notice this feels like a smooth stone surface.
It's really smooth. Doesn't sound hollow or anything.
No.
Huh.
Was there anything else in this thing besides the runes? Like, was there anything else
No, it's
to
just
look at?
it's literally like an electric breaker panel, but instead of like the switches, it's just these runes.
Okay.
That's all it
Yes.
is.
I'd
I'll
like
do that.
to maybe take like a little piece of paper or something and just kind of like do a tracing of the runes.
Yeah, I mean, this is medieval question mark times. Like you find like a piece of charcoal or something, get like a
Mm-mm.
a little rub of it.
I mean, there are
Yeah.
trains.
Can I?
Yeah, so Rosie's gonna walk out, go to the train, grab a piece of coal, then come back, and
I'm saying medieval question mark times. I'm like, they're full trains.
there's trains and people are also fighting with swords. What do you want from me? Anachronism is my kink. Anyway,
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair and correct.
I prick my finger and like drop some blood in it.
A bit-
It's like
Uh,
satanic.
That's
Is it
such a
satan-
specific
is it
thing to
satanic?
do.
What a jump from I'm gonna knock on the
Isn't that
wall.
much of a jump? We just watched an old woman eat somebody.
I mean, that's fair.
Something. I don't know if
I'm
it's somebody.
okay,
I'm so convinced
okay,
he's
okay,
a hag. I
okay.
don't-
So,
I'm so convinced with the hack too.
so
Yeah.
you taking a drop of blood and dropping on the runes.
I do a little prick, you know,
Okay.
dropping it on there.
Yeah, sure. So
That
Rosie's
was red.
got her carving her rub. She's good to go. Puka, you drop a little bit of blood on there.
Now make me a wisdom save and an intelligence saving throw.
Make me actually all saves right at once. DC 1 million.
DC 45. Make every save right now.
If you
Hell
fail,
yeah,
you instantly,
let's go.
you instantly age 200
Or you're-
years and die.
Damn, that's brutal.
So you just rub a little bit of blood on this on these runes. And as you do this, I'd say there's probably about 10 runes total on this carving.
Mhm.
You rub just a tiny bit of blood on each one of these runes. And two of them, ever so faintly, just begin to glow.
Okay, well, this means I need more blood.
You don't, not necessarily that, more just those runes
Hey,
specifically seem to be
no.
reacting to your blood.
Oh, the clowns!
The
Yes.
clowns!
The ball is in town. The masquerade. The mans and ladies.
That's right.
I think we're gonna take a break anyway. Short break.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
Tell me
I
away.
said something in the Shattered Veil. That's what Rosie's looking at Boa like right now.
It's not that weird, guys. Come on. Ever seen a little dwarf girl blood on the fucking ritual altar?
Look, if you
I feel
are,
like
if you are
I
a
feel
young
like
girl,
that's partially.
if you are a young girl in the South, you are partaking in a questionable ritual at least once in your life. That
Yeah,
is
that's-
just life in the South.
Is it?
I mean,
Don't
I
be
can't.
questioning me.
I
I've
don't
been
know.
down.
I'm not a young girl from the south. I am a young
I am a
boy
young
from the
girl.
south.
Mickey, you're the witchiest
Oh.
person here. Why are you surprised by this?
Who?
I
Which
didn't
is not
grow
from
up
the
in
South.
South.
See,
This should be a
what I
normal
mean.
reaction to Boa. Yeah.
I
am
also
unfortunately
think that it's
extremely
less. I also think that it's less of the reaction from you doing the blood thing and more from you being unable to see.
Suddenly I see,
Maybe.
I see.
It's true, it's
There's
true.
a lot. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. I'm blind as a bat, despite being a dwarf. I'm rubbing it around.
Anyway, Mickey, go attend to your bowl.
Yes,
It's-
I will attend to my ball. I'm
The
gonna get
guests are in the courtyard and they wish to begin the festival.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
Festival.
I'm not ready for the festival.
It's unfortunate.
I
Alright, back in
know.
bed. Scatter.
Key.
Glass breaks.
Damn.
Like, what?
Oh. Yeah, she's so a hag though.
She's absolutely a hag.
She's such a hag. Yeah. That's why. I
And
was
even
wondering
if she's not like the D&D monster hag, she's still a hag.
she was a hag already, but now she's like a hag. You know.
Yeah. She was a hag derogatory, but now she's a hag affirmative.
Now she's a hag literally. Yeah.
But now she's a hag literal.
Oh my god.
In which, yeah, it makes sense she would hate kids, and also, I'm not fighting her now. I might want to, but I
I'm
shouldn't.
totally not fighting her now. No way.
I definitely
Well,
want to, but we
yeah.
shouldn't.
But we should.
But we shouldn't.
Yeah, because I thought hags are spirits. Yeah. They
They're fake adjacent.
adjacent. Yeah, that's why I,
I think
thought
they're
I might
technically,
recognize.
I
Like,
think
the
they're
runes.
technically their own thing.
I mean, I feel like that makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I thought I might recognize the runes. I was like, oh, maybe it's Sylvan, because I thought they were like
Mhm.
also spirits.
They are
Mhm.
fake.
Yeah. It was
I'll be
great.
back now.
Oh.
I had my
I
headphones on and I heard you guys discussing hags.
don't know,
Yeah.
dude. I'm looking at it. They say they're
Dep-
fiends.
It
They're fiends.
depends.
What's the
It
difference?
depends on.
Depends on the hag. Yeah. If she's a night hag, then she's a fiend.
It is
Exactly.
nighttime. She was not a hag during the daytime. Suspicious.
That's
Not a
true.
coincidence. I think not.
Suspicious.
I mean, like, I'll be back.
Yeah. Green hags are fey.
Yes. Is that the only two hags? A night hag and a green? It's fucking super mutants.
There are different hags. It's just the ones that you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You
You know
know
what
what
I
I'm
mean.
putting down.
I know what you
figuring
put
it
it down. I know what you put it down.
You saw some when I'm baking.
You're saucing what I'm making.
I don't even know what that means. I'm the one who said it.
Were you the one who said what to it as well?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was Cole for a second.
No, that was me immediately after I said it.
Yeah, you're like, what the hell did I say?
I said it and then immediately went, what?
Yeah, you're Bella my talker, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So she's for sure a hag, confirmed.
100%, like, not even 100%, like, I'm so certain.
But if they're so anti-Fae, it makes me think that she's not a Fae hag.
Well, she's anti-Fae, but, like, Vermeer last session was saying, you know, like, there's, like, the evil
There are
spirit,
that's true. There are spirits who are opposing the other spirits.
which is kind of more what I'm feeling, like her, Durango, and, the Gambler. They're, like, you know, they're their little cohort of
Yeah.
evil spirits.
Yeah, because she was absolutely talking to Durango.
Yeah, she was definitely talking to Durango, yeah. I thought it was the Gambler at first, and then, well, Cole actually started talking.
I was thinking, I was like, it's either going to be Durango or the Gambler. And
Yeah.
I feel like it would make more sense for her to be pissed at Durango.
I think it would make her more, yeah, I think she'd only talk like that to Durango. At least just
Mhm.
from what we've seen of the Gambler, I guess.
But I'm also of the inclination that maybe they are fiends because of the fact that the watch is cold iron.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, you definitely.
And the
could be
gambler was saying, yeah, just, set the watch outside of the shaded thicket and I'll get it.
Yeah.
And if he's a fae, he can't.
right. What's stopping him? I mean, I'm holding.
Immense pain.
I'm going through it, you know.
Well, for you, it's not really like immense pain. It's just like mild itching. But I think that's because you're not
I think it's 'cause I'm-
incredibly strong at the moment.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, I'm sure if Isla grabbed it, she would also feel like itchy, but she wouldn't be in like agonizing pain. Because you hit Laligera with it, and they were pissed.
Yeah, like it did. It did something for how low we rolled.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were about to start
So I
gassing
think-
up. I'm
No.
sure I would grab it and just fucking burn.
I'm sure I will grab it and fucking explode. No. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's either that they're fiends or that he has
Maybe they're
some
gonna
way to
use
touch
his
cold
powers.
iron.
Yeah, like maybe they'll use it somehow, like
Yeah,
to
but then-
stop the other spirits. I don't know.
But then it also is a matter of like Durango had it.
Durango, I actually think might just be human.
I don't know if he's human.
I mean, I don't know. That's just my
He
feeling.
might be.
Yeah,
He very well could be a human who's like had a deal with the gambler for like wealth or whatever.
Yeah, that's
And
kind of what I'm
the
feeling.
exchange was just rooting out the spirits of this town or whatever is going on.
We were on
But,
the same wavelength, honestly, because that's pretty much what I was thinking.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean,
But then why would he be working with Gracie
well, my only
in
guess is
such
just
a
because
close manner?
Gambler is like their main boss, and like they're the two, somethings. I don't know.
I guess so.
I don't know. A lot of questions,
A lot of question marks.
A
A lot of
questions.
intrigue with these children.
Yeah. And hag? Oh my god. Even if I wasn't a child, I wouldn't want to fight it.
Really hag maxing.
Hag, man. Dude, she is. Like you said, hag derogatory normally. A real hag.
Putting derogatory after any thing is so funny to me.
I can't even think of anything. Like, I don't know. I feel like most things you'd put it after that aren't just hag would just be so much meaner.
Well, it's like there are things like you can literally say like any adjective and then put derogatory.
Right, derogatory.
Yeah. You get it?
It's fucked up. I'd feel so mean. I'd feel like shit if someone said that to me. If someone came into my Home Depot and was like, "You're white derogatory," I'd be like, "What?"
Or like stinky derogatory, you know?
Stinky. You look weird. Derogatory. It's like,
Yeah,
"Go ahead,
strange
dude.
derogatory. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
Because it could be like stinky affectionate, you know what I mean?
Stinky affectionate.
You could be like hag affectionate, you know?
Oh my god. I think you would just call them your granny at that point. There's other words. There's other words for the same descriptions.
No.
Stinky affectionate. You
No,
like
I don't think
smell,
so.
but in a good way.
You got like a good stink going on.
You got like a really enjoyable musk. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you just take a shower? That's a good stink.
Did you take a shower? That's so creepy. Did you just take a shower? You just
Take a shower. Take a
Shower.
stink. You just take a shower? That's a good stink. That's how Schnauzer sucks. We get the eventual Swamp Man versus Schnauzer boss fight at the end of the game. That's how Cole has to make Schnauzer sound.
No, is there someone is surfing?
He's legally obligated now. Yeah, Surfer Goat's riding on. Surfer
Oh my
Goat's
God.
riding a wave in the background.
It's like the end of part 6. Surfer Goat's Emporium.
Yeah, Surfer
Oh,
Goat
man.
resets the universe. Let's fucking go. And this is why everyone's
Joke on
favorite character
all
is
of
Surfer
us.
Goat.
Surfer Goat is actually God.
Oh, Surfer Goat was actually Jesus.
Yeah.
I see. Man. That's
Not
crazy.
even just Jesus, like above that. We're looking at like a god.
I think that is the only thing about Jesus. I don't know enough about it.
Mhm.
Yes. I said, let there be light and sick waves.
It adds up with the lore. Like Surfer Goat, his son, that the water spirit, that
lamb?
the whole place. No, the water
Mhm.
spirit that got the whole place flooded.
Faralock,
Fairlock died for the sins of the other
Mhm.
for
spirits.
the sins of
and
the,
then
of the
Surfer
spirits,
Goat-
and now Surfer Goat
Yeah.
rises again.
Yes. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think?
No, I don't.
Okay, great.
That sucks for you guys.
You?
Yeah, sometimes.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
No good
That
answer.
sucks.
Unfortunately, like on a regular
Yeah.
basis. It's unfortunate.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
I know.
Regular.
It's really a tragedy.
Yeah.
Oh man. Also, what are we thinking about 2 of the runes only glowing when I rub my blood on them?
I think they're fate detecting runes.
It's entirely possible.
I really fucking hope you're wrong.
I also hope I'm wrong, but
I don't think I can handle another loss because I'm like, I gotta try this.
I also
You're an
hope I'm
awful
wrong.
liar. The game itself is trying to expose you.
I keep saying I can't handle it, but like, I
I'm
love it.
when you were like, I'm also gonna stay awake, I was like, fuck!
Second watch wasn't even on my mind. I was just like, well,
I was like, because my plan was Boa's asleep, I'm gonna sneak over, I'm
You're
gonna
never
take a
gonna
watch,
get it
and
from
I'm
me.
gonna run out
you're
into
never
the
gonna
woods.
get it from me. Your big meaty hands, I'd fucking feel them rummaging, and
My
I'd be
big,
like,
meaty claws.
What the fuck? My big meaty claws.
you are
Yeah,
not
at this
gonna get
moment in
my-
time, my claws are the same size as your claws.
My claws
It's
are
true.
just- Dude, I mean, yeah. I almost really gave myself away though. My first thought
Yeah.
up with the blood was, I'm a changeling,
Multiple
maybe it's a
times.
lock, and I was gonna like mold my hand into like the lock.
Oh
and
my
see if I could do it.
And
then I
we
was like,
both
wait a
would have
minute.
seen you do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I am back. What's going
Both
on?
of us would have seen you do that and just been like, interesting.
Everyone would have been like, what?
We're talking about how Reese is trying to expose himself, and also the game is trying to expose him.
Or how Reese is trying not to expose himself, but everything that he's thinking is, oh, this would be a thing that I could probably try to do. It would fully expose me, though.
That's the roleplay of it. What's more important to you?
Success or your secrets?
Dude, it was almost success.
It was almost success.
Damn.
Uh,
All right. Okay.
what are we
So,
doing?
well,
to get
and yeah, I don't know if I can go for much longer, because I guess family's going to be here soon, and
Mhm.
I'm giving the green light to go even when they get here. But also, it's I was like, hey, by the way, they're going to be here soon. Gonna be here soon. Gonna be here. So I feel like I'm getting the hint of like, don't go too long.
Okay,
So,
sure.
but we'll see.
Who's
Maybe
coming into
no more-
town?
my sister. So it's my niece's first birthday tomorrow. Technically, her birthday was like yesterday, but we're having her party tomorrow. And
Nice.
Mom's making a big
Happy
thing out of
late
it.
No more
birthday,
shenanigans.
child.
Yeah.
No,
That's it.
no more shenanigans. We gotta lock in.
We'll just see. When I find a place that feels a good stopping point, we'll just stop.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. So you guys, Boa rub. You guys watch Boa rub a little bit of her blood on these runes, and 2 of them just faintly start to glow.
What did you just do? Why did you just smear blood on that?
Yeah.
Oh, I like glowing.
And why is it
Work.
glowing?
Well, it just seemed like the right thing to do. I don't know why they're glowing though.
Can I try?
Yeah.
Do it.
Bite my thumb.
Just watch it not like glow at all.
Um,
Maybe it's just blood activated though.
Well, I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
So you're
We'll
doing
see.
the same thing as well, Benji?
Unless you're part Fae.
Yeah. So you do the same thing. You rub your blood into Boa's.
Oh, maybe not a good idea, but
Why not?
you shouldn't be mixing blood.
What do you mean?
And go for it. That wasn't blood. That was just real.
That was real.
That's fine.
No,
It'll be okay.
Sanitary!
so you rub your blood into this as well, Benji, and nothing happens.
We're fucked, dude.
Buddy, I'm so incredibly sorry.
Oh, it's so over.
It's so over.
Interesting.
So it's not blood activated.
Do I have any idea what this is? Now that I've seen Benji also rub his blood on it.
Oh man.
Well, you haven't seen it. You didn't see it, actually.
I think.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Well, I would have seen that it didn't glow though.
Well,
right?
you would see the
No,
you would see
you
the
see
glow.
the-
You would see the glow.
Yeah, you would
Oh, it's
see.
still going
There's some
fine.
glows. There's some light now.
Yeah. So I would see that it doesn't glow. Yeah.
you know this is magical in nature. That's all you know.
Yes.
If you rolled anyway natural one, I may give you a little bit more than that, but unfortunately, that's where we are right now.
I rolled worse. than
I
that,
didn't
and
roll a
that's-
natural one.
You didn't. You're also not a magical creature by nature.
It's true. And listen, I am a magical creature by nature. I am Rosie, who is magical.
Also true.
That doesn't. Being quirky does not make you have spells. So unfortunately,
What do you mean she has firebolt?
That's right. I can
that's not
cast
related to
spells.
our
She does have
quirkiness.
more magic than me. That's
Do you guys hear the door
Yes, more
open?
magic than both of us.
what?
Why?
Uh,
Why'd you scream? What happened?
we heard the
The
door.
door
open.
open.
Oh, I was.
I'm gonna like pull everybody down softly.
You want to close the?
Mm.
No.
Yeah, I'll close the thing. And pull everybody back to
Specifically,
like.
you hear the door across the hall open, not the room that you're in right
Oh.
now.
Thank
Oh.
God.
I still think it'd probably be best to close that.
I still think it'd be great
Uh-huh.
to close it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you
I'll close
hear.
it. Make sure that it looks the same.
You
Well, maybe I'll
hear-
wipe off the blood first.
There you go. So you wipe off the blood, you close the panel, everything looks hunky dory. As you hear the door across hall close and footsteps begin to recede, and you just kind of hear the sound of Gracie muttering under her breath as she walks away. What do you guys do?
She's gone now. Okay, so
So go in.
we're going in.
So, how about do you guys think you guys can sneak across the way? Do you want me to go first and scout it out and come back, or?
Well, it's a little dark, so I might need you to lead me.
I can try to. I can try.
Okay, let's go. I'll take Boa's hand and
hmm
lead them.
Sure. Were you
And I'll
going?
try to lead the charge, see if we can get into the other room across the way. But I want to make sure that Gracie's not down the hall yet. Wait until the footsteps recede totally.
Yeah, if easy enough. You just chill until it's all quiet. Yeah. Wait a little bit. Hear the sounds of her footsteps disappearing deeper into the orphanage, and you look, and she is not there.
Okay. I think we'll sneak across the way.
Okay, easy enough. Kind of sneak on into the parlor room. The fire that was in the fireplace has been extinguished. It is now dark in here. The fireplace still has some smoldering embers within it. The wood just kind of putting off some white smoke, little embers being the only light source in this room. You see the large armchair, its back kind of facing the door as you walk in. Other assorted pieces of furniture in here. You see there's a small table, like a little side table near her chair that has what looks like some sewing equipment on it. Like she was like knitting a scarf or a blanket or something.
Such a weird activity for a hag.
Derogatory.
Yeah, derogatory.
Honestly, cancel me.
Come at me.
Hold on, wait, edit it out.
Oh
Edit
my
it
god.
out. Edit it out.
No, edit that shit back in.
Edit it out.
Edit it back
Edit
in.
it in.
Edit that shit back in.
Put it back in.
Edit it in.
Okay, cool. Yeah, what are you out looking for? Anything in particular in here?
I can't see.
My brother in Christ, you came to this room.
I
It's
know.
true.
Rosie,
I'm gonna
you let her-
close the door. Is there a lock on it?
Yes, there is.
I'd like to lock it.
Sure. Done.
And then, can I relight the fire with firebolt?
Yes, that's what I was gonna ask.
Done. The fire is relit,
Okay.
fam.
Yippee!
Flames spring to life. Long dancing shadows take over this room yet again as you're all kind of enveloped in the warmth of the fire.
Do we see any glass? Do we see the glass?
I mean, do we see the dead thing?
So there is still the mirror hanging upon the mantle that is now whole in one piece.
Okay.
Yeah, because it like restored itself.
Yeah, magically, like.
Is there any blood on the floor?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who would like to may make an investigation check.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not good at that. Let's
No one is.
go.
Fucking neither are we.
Don't need to be good. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Don't need to be
We
good,
need
just need to
one
be better.
brain. We need one brain in this operation, guys.
Don't need to be good, just need to be better.
Oh my god.
One brain. I can't be the brain, guys.
Look, we all dumped brain.
I
We
didn't
all
dump it
dumped
that
brain.
bad. It's a 0. It's 10.
It was still worth
I'm
it.
perfectly average.
We all dumped brain.
We all dumped it.
I always
bless.
dump brain.
No, you don't. You played Hyacinth.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Hyacinth George
Choose
is an
Mark
anomaly and
Cookie.
should not have been counted.
Also true.
Yeah.
Look, outliers should not really affect the median that much.
Too bad. Hyacinth will remain in my heart for all of eternity.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
No, y'all don't see any blood.
Damn.
Hmm.
Does she
Can
have
I
like
see if if the I'm assuming there's like a rug under us that
Sure.
is like the central bit of the room. I don't know if that's accurate, but
That's fair.
I'm assuming there's a rug.
Yeah, there's a rug.
Can I like check to see if like the what does it feel like? Does it feel like it's damp or like feels different than the rest of the rug, like it might have been recently cleaned?
I'll make me one more investigation check for this.
Okay.
got it?
And then I'm moving
You
the
got
rug
this.
after that.
Could I help?
1.
Sure, you can help.
I help too at that
Oh, yeah.
point.
You both help, but you get one reroll.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
Let's fucking go!
Nice.
That works.
That works. Yeah. I will take the 16 for sure.
I think we should.
I probably wouldn't have
Yeah.
rolled any better.
Okay, you kneel down,
I'm not.
kind of following,
Try.
kind of see what Rosie's going for, and you kind of follow in her footsteps a little bit. There are spots.
I'm doing what? I'm doing lookout.
Good.
there there
At this
are
point, Benji's like, I can't do shit, and I'm just sitting by the door, like listening to footsteps.
you do see the kind of like the fiber pattern of the rug does seem to indicate that it was very, very recently like brushed, probably quite thoroughly. You do find one spot that looks like may have been missed, and the sort of fibers of the rug are like kind of coagulating together,
Ooh.
like dried and
What
stuck
color
together.
is the rug?
Like a Persian kind of rug, like the I don't know how to describe it, like Persian,
Yeah, I got you.
like kaleidoscope pattern shit.
Yeah.
Like if this
It's
world had
like-
a Persia, it would be from there.
It's like magic carpet from Aladdin.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. I was just asking to see if the spot would be obviously discolored or not. Well, I guess not obviously, but discolored enough that a 16 would notice.
I think you get the sense that this is dried blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go with that. We'll just say that.
To do now.
What do you do now?
Well, first I tell Rosie. I think Rosie's next plan makes sense. We should move the rug.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, let's roll the rug back a little bit, see if there's any like transfer anything that's on the bottom of it or underneath
I'm
it.
thinking trapdoor, honestly.
Maybe trapdoor. Meh.
So the rug is currently under the chair, so you'd have to move the chair to get to the rug. Or get under the rug, I should
See?
say. Need the big alarm chair.
I can do it.
To your turn.
Yeah, I'll go to move the chair.
Okay. Yeah, you
Can we help them? There's 3 of us.
This isn't necessarily a matter of strength. Benji is strong enough to move a chair for sure.
Okay.
More a matter of how much noise are you trying to make.
Yeah.
As little as possible.
I'm trying not to be super loud, but you know.
And I'll say this will be a stealth check, and Puka, if you want to help with this, you may.
Yeah. Just roll as well.
No. So you would
I would get advantage on.
because you're helping.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe you should do it because your dex is better than mine,
I mean,
and
wish I
I'll
could
give you
move
the
it,
help
but-
action.
My strength is not.
my strength's not super high, but I'll give it a
Well,
go.
I'm the one actively like moving it, but you're just like
Oh,
making
okay.
sure it's
So
quiet.
roll it with advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll stealth with advantage.
Oh,
Alright.
There
yes!
we fucking go. There we fucking go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking for.
Like
Oh
a
my God.
feather, you drop this chair off the rug, like it was always supposed to be there.
Whoa, what bot?
I just want to make it known that you rolled a 20 and a 1.
And a one.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
You would have gotten a 1 without the advantage.
I would have picked it up and it would have fallen over and just crushed
That's
it.
what we're all here for. I would have picked it up and slammed it on the floor. I would have fucking pile drive this chair into the ground.
We would have picked it up, moved it as quietly as we did, and then when we set it down, we wouldn't have realized Rosie's foot was in the way, and she would have just. fucking-
We just hear the tomcat screech. The...
Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. Chair moved.
And then I'll roll the rug back a little bit. So it's going to be easy to like roll back really fast instead of like pulling it to the side. More of like a roll maneuver.
A roll maneuver. All right, maneuver that
Yeah.
roll.
So then I can just push it and it'll go back in place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha. So you roll the rug up, easy peasy. There is, as you roll the rug back, what appears to be a trapdoor.
Eh,
Nice. Was the trap terror there before we decided to move the rug? We may never know.
What do you guys do?
Is
go
is
in.
the
Yeah, let's
trap
go
door unlocked?
You want to try it?
Yeah. Can I listen first? Make sure there's no noises under there.
Make it zip.
Sip, 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 sip. Okay, let's go. 6.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nice.
Thanks. That was a good roll for me.
No, it's fine.
It sounds.
all clear. I opened the door,
Yeah.
or tried to.
It's open. It's unlocked.
Yo. I go in.
You can't,
can't
see.
see.
Why are you leading?
The light is on. What do you mean I can't see?
No, but down there's not going to be any light, right?
No one knows, and I especially don't know. Was I clearly just went into the fucking dark hole without a light.
Right, you know? And you know what? Bless you for it. I'm going in.
Me
Okay.
too.
Is everyone's
Get down
good?
there, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
You
Ben-
guys.
I mean, I'm worried that she's gonna come back and see that the trapdoor is open, the rug is rolled up, the chair is moved.
Mm-hmm.
But Benji doesn't think about any of this.
Neither does Puka.
Yeah, you guys roll the rug back. Or scooch on down the sort of ladder staircase situation here, and you land on this sort of like carved out dirt and stone tunnel.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Could I'm assuming Rosie the last one down. Is it possible for her to like roll the rug to where like it's near the trapdoor and then like as she's closing the trapdoor kind of roll the rug so it goes over the top of it?
I'm trying to physics that in my mind, and I'm drawing a blank.
Like if you pull it like and get the momentum going as you shut the trap door, it should like because of the way I rolled it, you should be able to like pull on it and close the door as it rolls over. That's kind of how I'm
Sure, but then there's the issue of the
imagining
chair.
it.
Well,
The chair, we can't do anything about the chair.
chair is ever so subtle.
And then there's also the issue of us coming back up.
Or
I
trap.
presume since the chair isn't in its place, we should be able to just open the trapdoor and just
Yeah, but a rug's
Wiggle
pretty
out.
fucking heavy.
Yeah, Yeah.
Opening a door with a full rug on it is gonna be hard.
Even for Benji.
Mhm.
Sure.
I say go for it. You know, we get
My
trapped.
favorite part
we get trapped.
of high fantasy is when we get down to nitty gritty of physics. I love
The
that
rug is-
part.
Right.
It's a necessary thing to do.
the rug is heavy, man. I don't think we're gonna be able to get out.
How heavy does the rug seem? Is it like something that would be too heavy to open the trapdoor with?
About as heavy as a rug.
It's essentially I could do it. It would be hard.
I mean, the door's locked upstairs, so at least we have a little bit of time before she gets through the locked door, finds the rug open and the trapdoor open,
Sure,
and
but
then
this is her room.
Oh.
is it her bedroom
her
or like
study
an
or-
office?
It's like a sitting room.
Study.
It's not.
Yeah.
You do
Yeah.
not see a bed in here.
Like our actual bedroom, so presumably
Yeah,
she
but I would,
something.
but I would still assume that she would have the keys.
Too many assumptions. Let's go
That's
in.
true.
She
It's
catches
her
us.
place. She would have the
Sure,
keys.
It's true.
Yo, let's just go in. Fuck it.
It's probably easier just to leave it
Do
all
we-
undone and then.
It's probably easier just to fucking free ball it.
Yeah.
She catches it. She catches.
Yeah.
She catches it. Fuck it. You know.
You know, maybe there's a second
It's
exit
true.
and then we just gotta lie. You know.
She catches us. Blame Benji. Say he just ran in. We
We were chasing Benji.
were trying to make him stop.
He moved a chair and then he rolled a rug and then ran down a trapdoor that we
Yes.
didn't know existed and then we chased after him and
You
it's
think she
honestly
wouldn't
just
believe
downhill
you?
from there.
I think it'd be quite hard at certain stages during the story.
It's fine. I've got a really good deception and persuasion and
True, we let you do
intimidation.
the talking,
We'll be
we let you-
fine.
We'll be fine. We got this. Let's
Let's
go.
do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
This is such a bad idea.
So what are you
Fuck
guys
it, we
doing?
go.
What are you
Yes,
guys
what are
doing?
We're just
We're going down.
going down
We're
there.
going
We've
in. We're going in.
left the door locked and the rug is not back
It's
on
rolled
top
up.
of the thing. It's rolled up so we have an easy escape and clothes and whatnot.
Look, we're children. We're stupid. We don't plan that far ahead. We're going in.
I'm not
Yeah,
accusing
yeah.
y'all of nothing.
I am.
So y'all.
Yeah.
So okay. So leaving the rug open, leaving the all that stuff.
Mhm.
I
All we did
tried,
left it.
man. I tried. I
I
made an
mean-
attempt.
I'm not.
I don't
would,
know what else to do.
I would allow you to roll it if you
If-
wanted to, but it seems like y'all are.
If you
trying to
want,
find a
if you
different
want to
course of
try
action.
and do it, you absolutely
Oh,
can.
yeah, I'm not gonna stop you. Yeah.
The only reason I didn't ask you to roll is because it seemed like y'all were walking away from that plan. But if you want to try it, I will allow you to roll for it and see if you can successfully do your little momentum maneuver. It's up to you.
It
No
would
harm
be
in not
less
doing it.
It would be
Yeah,
less
right.
suspicious if the rug was in place.
Yeah, that's why there's no harm in not doing it.
Yeah. If you succeed, we're in a much better place than
Yeah.
if we
If you
just leave
succeed,
it
then
alone.
she's probably gonna have to be like, "Did I move? Was that chair always there?" And not have to be like, "Oh, maybe it was." If we don't, then it's just what we're doing already. So like, it's fine either way.
Yeah.
It's true. I'll try it. I'm gonna try and cover the trapdoor with the rug again.
I'll say make. I don't know what this would be. I'll say an acrobatics check just to get like the right flick of the wrist on this.
Don't you think that would be like sleight of hand? Flick of the wrist? You just said.
Sleight of hand to me is
Yeah,
more
cool.
hiding. It's like a stealth check, but like for magic tricks or something of like trying to make sure someone doesn't see something in your hand. Acrobatics, I think, is more like actual deft movement and whatnot.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Let's see, 17.
You have a
You
plus
should.
4. You're fine.
But I have a plus 8
I'm
to
ass-
sleight of
yeah.
hand.
But I'm like, I'm assuming sleight of hand has expertise.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm aware. She's a rogue. I gave you this. I've given you so many stealth checks this game. I don't know what else you want from me.
That's true.
And I've
It is
done so
true.
good at it.
You have.
This entire session has been sneaking.
It has.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
in my element.
Mhm.
So
I am not.
Rosie does this wonderful flick of the wrist to get this rug to kind of roll over the trapdoor just as she closes it. You can hear dum as it rolls across the door and lays flat. You assume at least, because you cannot
Yeah.
see it.
This is true. This is correct. But maybe if it's not totally rolled all the way, maybe like it was just like kicked, or maybe like Gracie accidentally like tripped on her or something, and she didn't notice.
Yeah, it'll be
I
fine.
don't know.
I'm making a lot of
That'll
assumptions
be
about Gracie right now.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, we tried to
Okay,
get to know her.
we're
Yeah, we
covered
tried to
with
get to know her
guys,
very
we're
well.
good.
We can definitely
we
get that
won't.
crazy. 3 people all telling her no. We did not do that.
We didn't do
Everything's
that.
fine.
You can't tell us we did because you weren't there.
Let's sound this
I like
way.
that how we have at least 2 people assuming she's a hag, and your first instinct is to try to gaslight her.
Yeah, try to lie to her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's sound this whole cool.
So Rosie, you kind of slide down this ladder and land on this like carved dirt and stone little tunnel. As you guys all land down here, I think the first thing anyone notices, Puka. As soon as you and Benji both touch base here in the tunnel, you feel the little psychic resonance coming from the top of Benji's head.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, cool.
You now sense Isla. And this
Yeah.
is something that you've sensed a few times hanging around Benji, but now that you know what she is, like, oh, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
did not feel it until you touched the ground here. Till just now.
Yeah. Okay. So it's either something with the house or something with Gracie.
I think it's a house.
Yeah. Those are just my 2 theories. It's probably the house, not Gracie, but still.
So yeah, you guys see a long, dark tunnel down ahead of you. You follow it.
I will take Boa's hand and follow it.
So glad we're not questioning my
Yeah,
blind.
I'm
Oh,
up in
I'm
front. and
questioning
walking.
it.
I'm not. It's all good.
I'm in front and I'm just walking.
I feel like Rosie's questioning herself. She's like, have I been such a bad friend that I literally didn't know my friend couldn't see in the dark? Oh my god, what's
So
wrong
we have-
with me?
Do we have like the little like kindergarten thing going where they do like go across the crosswalk? Like I'm holding Benji's hand,
The
then
hand holding.
Yeah,
behind me is Rosie holding my hand.
Basically, yeah.
Oh,
What?
I think Benji at this moment, as we're walking down this tunnel, is just gonna go, Boa, we found roses. So how did you know Sylvan?
Yeah, that's a great question. Wait, the last time the last time I checked, you didn't know Sylvan. Boa, in the dark, not able to see, stressing, panicking. Her 2 friends.
not
know
able to see, but
exactly what's
feeling
happening 'cause they
pressure.
couldn't see.
Oh man, it's like a band-aid. You just gotta fucking I undo my thing.
You forgot who I was, huh?
Oh, I did not forget. I've just been dreading it, dude.
Now you gotta figure out how to work your way out of this.
I'm
or-
not working my
or
way out
tell
of
the-
it. I'm
tell us the
taking-
truth.
I'm
RP
taking off my
believes.
veil. I'm taking off my veil.
Oh, even you.
I don't fucking think I can lie anymore. It'd just be me not answering you guys at this point. You'd be like, "How do you know?" And I'm like,
That's a cool rock over there that I can't see.
"Yeah,
we
you
made a
guys see that?"
promise.
And then you're like, "It's a hallway."
Like we made a deal. We found Rosa. You tell me how you know.
Yeah.
Are you?
You're right,
Continue.
Benji. I guess you guys both deserve to know the truth. I'll undo my changeling form.
And why don't you describe what everyone sees when you do that?
Oh. Okay. I'm still just humanoid looking. I'm taller now though, because I'm not the height of a dwarf.
Mhm.
And I'm basically I'm trying to think of how to say it. I guess I have like a very defined humanoid shape, but it looks as if I'm like gaseous almost. Like just like a gray and black gas. But like very, very pronounced still. Like you can tell like where everything is, like my fingers, my toes, whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously I'm wearing clothes as well, so that too.
Here, I'll post the picture that in the Discord because I don't have it in Foundry at the moment.
There's a picture.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is the grown-up form, but still,
Yeah, I could not find a good
Yeah.
child.
that's fair. That's fair.
Understandable.
fine.
Changelings are hard to find.
I think I
Yeah.
found
Changelings.
one. I think for the spring one shot. I'll look for it while you guys keep talking. So
I've
Yeah.
got a handful of changeling pictures, but they're far and few between.
Every time I
Yeah,
looked,
yeah.
I kept finding the exact same one of like, I guess like the official art or something.
here we go.
'Cause it was-
Yeah.
This is the one I
Okay.
used once upon a time.
Oh, that's cute.
Mhm.
Still a little bit older. But, yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways,
I mean, you know, changelings technically don't really have an age. I mean, they do, but like, how do you show it aside from just height?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
I guess probably about as tall as Rosie now, if I had to say, just because I'm not a dwarf.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
Mhm.
so taller than Midgie.
Are we still
Avengers goes-
moving?
Are you?
I mean, I am.
I think
You looking
Rosie
backwards?
has stopped.
I'm sorry.
She
Oh.
she still has a hold of Boa's hand, but she's fully like put the brakes on.
Yeah, Benji was walking backwards, like holding your hand, and then like you unveil and he just kind of looks up a bit, and then is taking a step back, and because Rosie just stops dead in her tracks, Benji just goes ah! Like falls over a little bit, just like stumbles a bit to not fall over and pull everyone with him,
Yeah. Very nice. Very
Oh
nice.
man.
and he just goes, "Oh, you're taller than me now."
Yeah. I. So,
I'm gonna need some explanations, preferably. Like that would be nice.
it would, wouldn't it?
Have you always been like this?
Yeah.
Am I really just that horrible of a friend?
Rosie, you're not a bad friend. I'm not Boa.
What do you mean you're not Boa?
Nuaya.
I'm Puka. My name is Puka. I'm a changeling.
Oh, that's what Dad called you.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
a spirit.
Okay. I have a feeling, but when?
Hold on.
Mhm.
But I know when. Like, I know it's when I met Benji for the first time in like.
Yeah, it was only a couple days ago.
Yeah,
It
but
was
I
like-
wouldn't know.
it was
I
like
wouldn't
3
know
days
why-
ago.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be able to be like, oh, it's when Boa like. I guess I knew she was running away, so never mind. It was the day Boa ran away. Yeah, I met Benji too.
What happened to Boa?
Yeah, I need to clear your throat.
I don't know what happened to Boa.
What do you mean you don't know what happened
You
to
don't
Boa?
know?
I stopped looking for Boa because I found you.
I'm sorry. I don't
Well,
know.
was she alright?
Yeah.
She's in the woods.
She wasn't
I left
hurt?
her in the woods.
She's not in the woods.
She's in the woods. I left her there.
No. I left her somewhere else.
Where?
I'm sorry?
She's back in the Fey realm.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, did she want to go?
She said she wanted to get away from here.
Oh, okay. Sounded to me like you were helping her.
Yeah.
That's mighty nice of you.
Thank you, Benji. Just most people don't really see it that way when a kid is replaced.
Guess I ain't most people.
I mean this in the nicest way possible, Benji. You are not, no.
It's so true.
Well, alright, so you're Puka. Boa
What
is.
do I call you now?
Because
Do
I never
call
met
you
Boa.
Do I,
That's a new
do I
friend.
call you Puka? Do I call you Boa, Puka? How do I get into the Fey realm?
Do you want to be Puka or Boa? Probably Boa while you're around it, right?
Yeah, I prefer if you'd call me Boa. At least whenever
Alright.
I look like Boa.
Sure.
Makes sense.
Are you okay, Rosie?
How do you get into the Fey the Fey realm?
I'm not exactly sure.
How'd Boa get in there?
It's kind of a feeling.
How do you know that's where she ended up?
I mean, I don't, but
Oh my god, it's worse than I thought.
It's alright. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Boa's out
You-
there lost.
Boa,
It doesn't.
Lost
It don't
and
sound like she's
alone and
lost.
Scared?
she's I can't argue.
It don't. It don't really. It's. I mean, the way that Puka described it, it sounded like Boa wanted to go. And if Boa wanted to leave, then something was going on here, and maybe she's happy in that.
Yeah, she didn't want to be at St. Gracie's anymore.
I mean,
But
it's kind of odd.
That don't mean we can't try to find it at some point.
But, Puka, can you at some point show me where you last saw her, just so I can look around?
Yeah,
Well, it was near where I found you, right?
yeah. It was at the riverbank between the shady thicket and the forest.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Bless you.
My allergies really bad right now. I don't know what's going on.
Same.
You
It's
like
the
that?
rain.
Ugh.
I wanna know.
The rain's stirring up shit, and then
Have you
the air
lost
is
the
blah, blah.
room? Well,
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 Benji
Sorry.
reacted, I would think.
so I myself am trying to think of something to say.
I mean, well, I have something to say. Hold on.
Mhm.
Rosie, I do have a message from Boa for you.
really?
She just wanted you to know you. She liked you a lot. She thought you were a great friend.
Well, that's nice.
Rosie goes really quiet and looks like she's gonna cry.
Benji's gonna give you a hug.
Who knew kidnapping a child would make you feel this?
Who knew spiriting away a child would make you feel so fucked up? This sucks.
Right?
No, this.
Rosie
Sorry.
will awkwardly give Benji a hug back.
I kind of, I guess, go to like pat you on the back almost. I don't know how receptive you are to it. After the news.
You'll pat her
I-
back, and then Rosie kind of pauses for a second and gently pats your back.
I grab you and bring you into the hug.
I'm glad Benji's here. He's really helping him.
It's true.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, I guess. Puka, I mean, we've been hanging out for the last several days, so we're not really meeting for the first time, but
I mean,
it's
yeah.
nice to meet you.
I guess it's nice to meet y'all too by that virtue.
Yeah. See? Instead of thinking about it in a negative way, we just all made a new friend, technically. I think that's great.
And I lost a friend, but I gained one too.
I mean, we'll get it back.
Yeah.
Just like how we'll do with Buck and his daughter, we'll get Boa back.
Yes.
Right,
I don't know how yet, but we'll do it.
right. She's not in the forest with Buck and her daughter, or his daughter.
No, I don't think she's with Lalagera, but if she's in the Fey realm or whatever it is, then there's gotta be a way to get there, right? And if there is, then we can just go there, get her, and get out.
I mean, there's definitely a way to get there because I came from there.
See?
lot of things about the last couple days are starting to make sense now.
Like what?
Like,
You weren't Boa.
Oh,
oh yeah.
yeah.
There were so
Well-
many odd things. It's just like, that's weird.
hmm
But that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do we want to finish exploring the creepy tunnel? I guess.
I think we should.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right. On that note, y'all continue. You make your way deeper down into the tunnel. Rosie, are you still holding Puka's hand through all this?
Yes.
Okay.
Too nice. Too nice to.
Benji never let go, so.
For sure. For sure.
Benji's always got my back.
Y'all walk down further and further. Going down for what feels like a long time through this dark tunnel. Until eventually you come to a door in the middle of the path. This like intricately carved wooden door of the strange like I mean, you guys may not have a definition or a point of reference that says your characters as player is a very fey looking door.
Mhm.
You go through.
Puka might.
Yeah.
Do I notice
listen
it?
in and see if there's any noises?
Make a perception check.
I love making them perception checks. Let's go. 7.
I love
It's probably
perceiving.
fine.
I'll try. I'll try and do one.
Do it. Let's do it.
I'll be listening.
I feel
I'll be using my ears.
We're careful
Yo.
children. We're just not very smart children.
Mm-hmm.
No!
Oh,
I'm sure it sounds fine.
Hey, you know
there's
what?
nothing back.
I open
You
the
know
door.
what? It's probably fine.
Oh my god!
Probably
I
fine.
open the door.
Okay, well I guess we're in.
You guys open the door, and behold a nightmare house.
I'm sorry.
Oh. I'm
Well, that's a
sorry.
fun thing to say.
You look in, and you do see a house here. It is tall and lanky and oddly shaped. The walls are not straight. They appear to almost grow at different angles, almost like this is a strange tree that you're stepping into. There are windows here. It appears sometime in this travel of tunnel you've come back to houses at least surface level, or at least maybe built into a cliff or something. You're not entirely sure, but you look around. You are in this sort of cottage situation. The windows are tall and reaching, letting thin strands of silver moonlight in. You see a large bed to one side. You see a massive fireplace with a cauldron hanging cold, the fireplace, not on. Not lit, I should say. A vast array of sewing equipment, of needles and shears and stuffing of all sorts. And there are some weird decorations or chandeliers of some sort kind of hanging from the ceiling. It's hard to make out the shapes, but they seem to be dangling and you just barely catch their shadows drifting in the pale moonlight. What would you guys like to do?
It's
there a
bright
pipe
up
or
here, right? I
something
can actually see.
grab?
It's like dim light, we'll say.
Okay.
Is there like a item I can grab, like a weapon,
I'm right there, Benji.
like a pipe
That's a-
or like a
that's a good
broom or
idea.
something?
Arm ourselves.
I'm already armed. Let's go.
Is there a knife?
Make a
Something
perception.
like that.
Make a
Knife?
perception check, everyone. One more perception
boy.
check.
Oh boy,
I
here
sure
we
am.
go. Let's go. Let's
We've
go. Let's
had
go.
such a great record of doing that.
Hey, nice.
Okay.
Hey, look at that! Look at you, rolling
Fucking
18s.
did it, boys.
Rosie, so
That's why you get paid the big bucks.
you look around and you actually something draws you actually to some of the sewing equipment. You see she does have more knitting supplies. It's almost like a strange reflection of the room you're just in, of like a large chair sitting by the fireplace. Except this fireplace has a massive cauldron in it and instead of a mirror hanging above it. You notice there's a small bundle of cloth and stuffing and linen on her chair, and you see a needle currently stuck into this project that she's working on. It's hard to make out the exact shape of it in the dim light, but something about that needle looks different than a needle that you would expect. This is not your average sewing needle. This looks like it has some kind of heft to it.
I'd like to pick it up.
You go to take the needle, and you notice the thing that you're pulling it out of, the project that you're pulling it out of, kind of,
Oh, please tell me it's not
it
flesh.
kind of grips to it a little bit.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it grips to it.
Activated her scare coughs.
Do you are you still trying to pull it out?
Yup.
Oh.
A sort of wet squelching sound as you pull it out.
Okay. Can I inspect what I'm pulling it out of?
Yeah, sure.
Like, there's the wet squelching sounds happening, and I still want the needle, but also, like, I'd like to look what I'm pulling it out of, just so I know, and then I could take it the rest of the way out, so I have a thing.
So you haven't taken it fully out yet?
I assume I'm not. I don't. Was the wet squelching when I pulled it out? Because I'm okay with that too.
That was when you pulled it out, as my assumption.
Yeah.
That's the sound it made when you.
Fabulous. Okay, so I've taken it out. I have a thing.
You have-
now
you
I
have
will
the needle
look
in your
with the
hand.
thing.
Yes.
I have a blade. I will inspect what it came out of now.
You see what appears to be it almost looks like a porcupine of sorts, or porcupine in nature, I should say, like a stuffed porcupine, almost like a little toy. It's a bit bigger than you would expect. Like maybe it's like kind of slumped against the chair, but you would guess maybe 3 to 4 feet tall if you were to stand it up. But it has strange features to it. Like it looks like it has like more humanoid like legs and arms. Like it's almost like a humanoid creature, but with like porcupine features. If that makes any sense?
Mhm.
You look and you see that the eyes and mouth are mostly sewn shut, with a little bit of stuffing coming out the side of its mouth.
Cool.
Oh
no.
Hello?
Hi.
I couldn't
Oh.
talk. I was trying to say things and I wasn't. My microphone wasn't turning on.
Could you hear what I was saying at least?
I could hear you. Yes.
Okay.
I think Rosie's gonna be holding the little needle and just slowly turn around to look at Benji and Puka. Imagine if this is what happens to the orphans that don't get adopted. That'd be
Jesus.
crazy.
What's up?
Oh man,
There's a body over here.
that is
Oh.
morbid, Rosie.
Well, that ain't good.
No, but also like some kids just don't get adopted. You know, it happens.
What does adopting mean?
They find new families.
But they have a family.
A different family
Oh.
with like parents. Usually.
Well, let's hope not.
It's like a porcupine or some kind of creature over here. And she's just gonna
That's fine.
take a couple steps away.
You kind of step away and you feel this like something brush against your hair as you do.
Ugh.
something else hanging from the ceiling. You just kind of brush under it. One of the
I'm
like
going
weird
to-
chandeliers that she has.
Slowly look up.
It's a foot.
Ah!
Oh, that's a foot.
And as
Is it a foot detached, or is it a foot attached to something?
As your eyes are kind of adjusting to this darkness faster than normal with your dark vision, Rosie, and you too, Benji, you look, and kind of suspended from strings, countless bodies hang from the ceiling of this place, like puppets.
This is horrible.
Some of them look more mortal, like more humanish. Some look more spirit. But all adorned in the same way, their eyes, or their mouths sewn shut. Eyes sewn with like buttons, like giving an almost puppet-like look to them.
Benji's gonna try to cut one of them down, or get one of them down.
How so?
Is there something for me to jump up on?
And we're here.
You could probably jump up on the mantle or something. Here, why don't you make an athletics check for me? See if you can jump up and get one of them down.
Hell yeah.
You got it. Nice.
Nice. You kind of do
All
like
the things I've had proficiency with, I've rolled a 19 on today.
you do like a little bit of
It's a
a
mystery.
little bit of a parkour maneuver, jumping up.
I scaled trees and shit.
Yeah.
I jump large creeks.
You see one particular. You see actually what looks like a larger body, kind of hanging in the middle of the room. Looks like that'll be an easier target for you to reach. You leap for it, reach for the strings, kind of grab onto them and just yank it down. Kind of falls to the ground in a clatter. But yeah, you see, you guys see Benji actually pulled one of the larger bodies down. This looks to be a this looks to be an adult. One of the most of the things here of the bodies here seem rather young. This one seems older. Not that old, maybe like, I mean, you're kids, everyone looks old to you.
It's true.
Yeah.
But you see Benji has pulled down the body of what looks like an orcish man. I will say, not Buck. This does not look like Buck.
Yeah, I didn't. Listen.
Yeah.
But yeah, just this like kind of a taller, in his heyday, probably more muscular orcish man, dressed comfortably, like traveler's clothes of sorts. Eyes with the buttons, mouth sewn shut. Almost looks unnatural with the way its skin has been exhumed and preserved. But I'll say Rosie, you're looking at this. Looking at this man that Benji pulled down, and Benji's kind of... Actually, Benji, what are you doing right now? Let me ask you that first.
Trying to pull down other people.
Sure. So he's going around trying to find those people. You look at this man. Something about his face, the structure of it, like the shape of the jawline, the shape of the ears, even the shape of the nose, reminds you a lot of Benji.
Oh, I see.
Rosie's having a panic attack. I think Rosie's staring at this body and like the more she stares at its face, the more freaked out she is. She's just kind of like standing frozen in place, just staring at it.
Benji, like getting down other people, sort of looks over and just goes, "Rosie,
Good, Rosie?
Rosie,
Does not answer.
Can I shake
bro,
her?
you alright?"
I want to shake her.
You shake her.
Rosie. Hello? Rosie. Rosie.
I'm gonna walk up and be like, just like look down so that way like her eyes are looking at me instead of the body. So I'm like, yeah, all right?
Rosie blinks. We should leave.
Well, I want to know what's going on here, though.
There's bodies tied to the ceiling.
Yeah, I wonder why.
That's a really great question. I also don't really want to be a body, right?
You think Gracie put him here?
100%.
It's a trapdoor underneath her sitting room.
I guess so.
It was definitely her, Benji.
I mean, I assumed that she was a crazy old lady, and mean and bitter, but tying bodies to the ceiling? Sticking needles into porcupines?
Yeah. Let's head back.
Okay. Y'all heading back? Anything else
I
you guys
want to. I do want to look around more, just to not necessarily to like figure out what's happening, but just to see if there's anybody who looks like, I guess, fresh or alive, kind of still.
Okay. Yeah, make a. Sorry.
How old is the Benji corpse?
Make a medicine check, and Benji, make a perception check.
Can I also make a perception check? Not for bodies. I just wanted to see like if there was any rooms that like stood out or anything like that.
This is like a one-room house.
Okay.
It's a studio apartment.
It's a studio apartment.
Nice little studio apartment in the nightmare realm.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nightmare, bro. One street.
Sorry,
that one.
Benji, remind me what you're looking
You've
for.
heard so many that ones. If somebody looks alive, or if like one of these bodies looks like they just got put up here.
Gotcha. I think the most recent body here looks like the weird porcupine spirit, and you would know. Well, no, you wouldn't know. Sorry. Puka would probably.
I would
No,
know.
I lied.
Puka would probably pick up. Oh, that's a spirit. That's not a regular person. That's a spirit.
I
Porcupine thing.
I do think Benji would know that there was porcupines in the woods that he no longer has seen in a while.
Yeah, you know what? This looks like your old neighbor that that Grimir just assumed moved on to a new den last winter.
Not Steve.
Steve the porcupine.
Is that
Steve
that-
the porcupine.
is that Rick? Is that Rickton?
Rickton.
That's a good name too.
Steve is too normal.
Rosie, to answer your question, sorry, okay, finish up the thought. That looks like the most recent one here. Nothing here seems alive.
Okay. Not like nobody's kind of labored breathing, no pulses or anything.
No, it is
just
dead
all
and
dead.
quiet in here.
cool.
Rosie, this body, it's hard to tell. It's been preserved. It's been literally stuffed. But you're looking at some of the wounds on it, some of the like little bits of desiccation on the flesh that maybe weren't quite as carefully exhumed. And you're not an expert on this by any means, but
I am a child.
I would imagine Rosie feels like the kind of child that would have read a lot of crime books growing up.
Oh,
A lot-
she totally
yeah.
would have.
So
I mean, your dad was a rogue. Of course.
Yeah.
You read crime books. You were trying to study.
Absolutely.
Possibly roughly about 5 years.
5 years it's been dead.
Yeah.
Is there
Benji?
anybody here that looks like Clayton?
Looks like Clayton.
Has Benji noticed the adult Benji-esque body?
Oh, he's seen it, but
Nope.
Benji, correct
I've
me if
seen
I'm
it, but I haven't
wrong.
registered anything.
I don't think Benji has looked in a mirror a lot in his life.
You know, that's fair.
I mean, he's
Benji
seen-
doesn't
he's
know what
looked at-
Benji looks like.
No, he's seen his reflection in the water.
True.
Benji knows what he looks like.
But you know that feeling of like whenever someone says, "Oh, you look just like your dad or your mom," but you don't see it yourself, but everyone else
Yeah.
sees it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Benji he looked at the corpse. Like he put it down and he looked at it before he went off to find any other ones. Like he
So
Hey, Benji.
for sure clocked it.
oh, hi. I think you cut out for a second. Eats?
It's...
Eats?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Huh? I was.
Oh, hi.
What happened?
You like started saying something like it caught the end of it, and then you like stopped responding.
I was just asking if there was anyone that looked like a Furbolg Clayton here.
Look like not like a Furbolg, no. I'll roll this into your perception check. Not like a Furbolg, no.
Mhm.
You do notice, however, I will say, a woman. I will say this one is probably one of the more recent ones, along with like not as recent as the porcupine, but still somewhat recent compared to the others.
Yeah.
You see one woman, a tiefling woman with pale blue skin.
No.
Looks a lot like Rain.
Rain.
Like an adult Rain, almost.
This is insane. What the hell?
I think Benji's kind of been like moving around and grabbing things and like looking. I think he sees that and he's stopped. He's kind of looking at it. His back's turned to everyone, just kind of looking at it.
Yeah.
Is the
Benji
porcupine
doesn't
the
this-
only spirit in here?
Make a perception check for me, Puka.
Okay. We're just
Hey,
gonna ignore the that
Benji,
one.
doesn't this body look kind of like you?
Which one?
The first one you pulled down.
I look at him.
I mean, it looks kind of like you.
It's like, I mean, I guess
There's some
there
similarities.
are tears. There are tears streaming down Benji's face. Also,
Yeah.
Oh.
There's some similarities, but it doesn't look. You don't think this is you, but it does have some
Yeah.
similarities to you.
yeah. I guess so. I mean, a little
Rosie's gonna
bit.
come over to Benji,
I don't
seeing
think-
him
I
crying.
don't think he looks any more like me than Buck does.
Are you okay? Why are you crying?
No reason. His fists are clenched. He doesn't look like he's crying necessarily because he's like sad or anything. He looks kind of pissed.
Hell yeah.
Am I close enough to see the body behind him?
The tiefling?
Uh-huh.
If you try, once I see your eyes go away from me, I grab your head and pull it back down. And I'm like, just shake my head and like, no.
What did I see it though? Cause I'm like right behind.
Yes, you would also see it.
And I only have one set of arms. Really, unfortunately, I really wish I didn't.
You would also see
I
it,
wish I was
yes.
taller so I could body block it, but I'm not yet.
Oh, look at that right there. That looks like rain.
Puka.
Did you actually say that?
No.
What is it?
But yes, you
Don't worry
see
about it.
you would see it, Puka.
Okay, I didn't say it like that, but I do say
yeah.
that kind of looks like her.
We gotta get out of here.
Benji, as you say that, Puka, regarding your not your natural 20, but your perception check.
You dirty 20.
No.
Dirty.
Fucking filthy 20.
No spirits.
No.
It's the porcupine.
No, you you do not pick up the spirit or the porcupine as like registering on you. Like it's not registering your psychic resonance thing.
Mhm.
Something is,
Oh,
not Isla.
that's not good.
On a 20, you actually identify 2 in the room.
Can I go to? I mean, I guess where are they?
Include Isla?
No. You
Two
see,
others, two, right?
one is coming from like a shelf. This is like a. You see on the shelf, there's like this strange, like, it almost looks like a chicken or a rooster, but it's got like, but it's like long and langly and deformed. Like it looks stuffed. But for some reason, and you know there's a lot of spirits in here, none of them are registering your resonance except for this one.
And both of the things I was sensing were coming from the chicken.
No, only one.
No.
That's a funny sentence.
You see,
Well, those are registering from the chicken, right?
there is, you see this one. You,
Okay, yes.
you don't see the other one,
Okay.
but you get the sense that it sees you.
Oh, I don't like that.
Wait.
I mean, hey, we know how these things work. It's a two-way channel.
No. Well, chicken time. Going over to it.
Yeah.
Oh, chicken time.
Chicken time. Dun, 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 dun. Dun.
You go over to the weird chicken.
Wow. What a
Here,
weird
I
chicken.
actually have a visual reference for this.
Hell.
Oh
The
boy,
long, the long chicken.
thing.
The
Okay.
long-
that's the one you have a visual reference for.
That was the chicken? What?
It's a chicken
gotta-
thing.
I gotta say, that's not what I was envisioning whatsoever.
Same. I'm glad you have that
It was
reference picture.
pretty
Thank
sick,
you.
though.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Alright.
it makes it.
I
a
wonder
lot
why you have it as a reference picture in the Foundry, though. That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Doesn't? I wonder what the fuck that means, huh? Let's find out. Touch it.
Combat.
Touch it.
You touch
Probably
it?
the hag familiar or something. It's gonna
I
bite
do-
your fucking finger off.
I don't fucking need him, okay?
You don't need your finger.
So true, bestie.
Yes, I touched the not chicken thing.
Okay.
I guess more examine it than just like touch it. Like I want to pick it up and take a look. Wait, actually, is it
yeah,
huge?
That would
Or is
also, that would be considered touching it. Yes.
Okay, I'm just giving like the bigger picture. Like I'm not just like,
Sure.
Just looking at it. You're just gonna look at it. Just going over there to look at it, right?
oh, guys, you should fucking check this out.
Yo, check
Craft-
this sick ass chicken out. Whoa.
Look at this chicken.
Whoa.
Sonic,
Wild dude.
Sonic, come look at the chicken.
Wow.
So okay, so you pick up the weird chicken.
Yes.
What's your AC?
Oh no.
Yep.
17.
17. Okay.
17 rounded up to 20. Because
And
to
really
20.
20 you can round up to like a 72.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Silly me.
Whoa.
Silly me.
Yeah. We're playing Pathfinder, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
fine.
pick up this weird chicken thing.
all the weird.
It screeches and lunges out at you. You manage to pull your hand back just in time as he's like, its beak comes out, these sharp teeth inside the beak and clamps down where your hand was a split second ago. And you see as it does, poison drips out of its beak like saliva. And it screeches at you.
Awful.
All right. I grabbed the nearest thing that I could use as a weapon.
The way you said it. I guess
I
we're
got the
doing-
nearest thing I can use as a weapon. I guess like the nearest thing I
It's
could use as
me.
a shield.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not swinging Rosie around. Before
I'm the best shield.
before I like let go of Rosie, I'm like, do not look behind me.
Rosie does not say anything.
and I'm running over to get ready to help Puka.
Okay. Are you trying to take a swing at this thing?
Sure, if I can.
Sure. Roll an attack for it.
Yeah.
I agree.
I missed.
An 8 will not hit.
That's
Oh, man.
tragic.
Anything
yeah.
else?
Well, I mean, I get technically I get shield bash, right?
Sure.
That.
This is my bonus charm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That'll hit.
15?
That'll hit.
Yeah, there we go.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. 4.
Okay. You bash
Max
this-
damage.
You bash this thing, kind of knocking it off of Puka's hand, knocking it onto the shelf, and like. What do the two of you guys do?
I mean, now that it's off me, can I attack it as well?
Yeah, go for it.
Hold on.
Yes.
Where is?
Hmm.
Thought I had Fury of Blows.
Actually, you do.
Should
I'll
yeah.
find it.
You attack first,
Ah.
and then you just spend a key point. And you do 2 more attacks. 10.
Did I not get that to your sheet? Shoot. Yeah, I don't see it on your sheet. Right. Okay.
Weird.
I'll go fix that later. 10 will not hit.
Damn. Do it again. Okay.
That'll definitely hit.
Yes. Well, I mean, I guess I can't Fury of Blows now. Then.
You can.
No, you can.
How should I do it then?
So
Well,
it's,
you just roll another attack and then get rid of a key point.
yeah. I'm not gonna
So
make
just
you.
roll 2 attacks.
Yeah. So you roll one more time.
Gotcha.
You can roll damage for that attack too, by the way.
Yeah.
That one hit. Okay, 7 damage. Nice.
7 damage. Nice.
Then 7 damage again.
Well, you have to roll. You have to roll to hit first.
You have to roll the attack again.
Ah, I'm understanding how the game works more and more.
That'll hit.
Okay. sick.
We'll just take the 7 damage again.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I could also action search.
Do you want to?
I think Benji is in a mood right now, so yeah,
Okay, go
Fair.
for it.
and I'm gonna swing at it again.
Fuck this shit.
That is a critical hit.
I'm pissed.
Roll damage. Benji, what are you using as a weapon right now? Why don't you tell me?
What did you find, my boy?
I'm assuming. Well, there are like
Well, here, how about this?
this room has like chairs and
There's
It has
also
a
like
cauldron.
there's
it
there's
has a
a
big
cauldron.
spoon.
There's like
You have a big spoon.
You-
A
you-
big stirring spoon.
a big old ladle if you want to use a big old ladle. There's also like fire pokers. There's like bits of wood, tools, even shears if you're feeling spicy.
Benji, I think, grabbed a fire poker. Like while he was running over, just grabbed the first thing he could, which was probably the fire poker, and like a chair to use as a shield.
Yeah, like a little stool.
Yeah, and he Benji has, we've seen Benji in a litany of emotion. Benji is locked the fuck in.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
And
yeah.
like this last attack is like ruthlessly efficient.
You pick up this as you realize an iron poker. You leap forward and jab it into this thing, and you see there's like a hole like burns the hole that you stabbed in burns as the thing screeches out in pain, and it seems as it almost burn up along with the iron coursing through it, or it just poofs out of existence.
Nice.
We gotta go now. Now Benji is gonna grab Puka and start walking out, and then he's gonna grab Rosie, like their wrists.
Before we do
And
that,
start walking
Rosie, you did not get a turn. What have you been up to, if anything?
So I was going to attack the thing, but it is dead. But
But I'm gonna chill like that.
it's true. It's true. I think since that's off the we'll go through brain plan. So I think as soon as Benji said what he did and like walked off, armed himself, like Rosie kept her head down for a bit. Like she heard him pick up a fire poker, and that's about the time that she looked up.
not locked eyes, but looked at the Rain adult
Yeah.
over there, and then turned back around towards what Benji and Pooker were doing, and with needle in hand, and was running at it before it died.
And again, to be clear, this does not look like Rain. It just she bears a lot of features, a lot of
It
similarities.
resembles
Very
her.
similar to Rain.
Yes.
One could say related.
One might say that.
I wouldn't, but one might.
All right. So what are y'all doing?
Oh my god,
I-
no.
Being dragged?
Yeah, I dropped the stool. I
Is
grab.
it?
I keep the I keep the poker.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm chewing.
you're good.
I drop the stool. I grab Puka's wrist and I start walking. And as I'm like passing by Rosie, I grab her wrist too and just start speed walking towards the exit.
So,
try to-
how's the second presence looking now?
Still there.
Hmm.
Are they their parents?
Yeah, at least that's the vibe I got. Oh.
What are you guys doing? Walking to the door then?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
I mean, yeah.
You get
I said we gotta go.
I'm being dragged along.
Benji, you get to the
Rosie's
door.
not putting up a fight, but she's being dragged for sure.
You get to the door, and the door is not locked. The door doesn't budge.
Benji like tries the door, it doesn't move, and just starts looking around to see if like there are windows, right?
There were windows, yeah.
Break a window.
You look. You guys turn around, and as you, as you're looking around, just looking for the window and stuff. Do y'all have any idea how hard it is when you come in and make a mockery out of everything I'm trying to do? You guys turn around from the door. The chair has been turned to face the door, and you see Gracie sitting in it, holding the strange porcupine creature, knowingly missing a needle in her hand. I've tried.
Benji is like just dead eye staring at her.
I've tried so hard to be cordial with y'all. You have been nothing but an annoyance ever since you got here. All three of you.
I'd apologize, but I'm not sorry.
Pause. I have a question.
Yeah.
Does Puka look like Boa right now, or does Puka still look like
I
Puka?
changed
Just
that.
looks like Puka.
Yeah, I'm still look like Puka.
Yeah.
It's Puka time, baby. Boa's
It's
last year.
Puka time, baby.
I think you do notice Gracie does kind of raise an eyebrow at you. Puka is like, I thought
Reasonable
something
step.
changed about you, but I couldn't put a finger on it. You certainly do look different, don't you, Boa?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where'd that sweet little girl go off to? You disappear her?
Yeah.
Sounds to me that shouldn't be none of your concern.
How do you
Yeah,
know
you
it's
tell her,
not
bitch.
my concern? She was mine.
And now she's away from you.
Probably better for it.
Better for her, sure. But a price must be paid, and if I lose one, then I'll gain 3. And she.
And Benji is like braced with the poker, like ready to fight.
She stands, setting the porcupine down. And she rises up. She stands to her full height and continues to grow. taller and taller, like the shadows crawling against the walls. You get to see she reaches the ceiling and has to bend down to keep growing until she's almost doubled over, her head looming over all of you. I am so hungry. As you guys see the true form of old Gracie.
I knew it.
Hell yeah.
And I think we'll pick up there next time.
Clap, clap, clap.
Woo!
I want to
That was
ask what
fun.
kind of hat.
Oh,
Bye. Oh my. Okay.
Wow.
Bye, Reese.
Reese fucking alt F4 that shit.
Damn. All right.
He left immediately. That was crazy.
I accidentally opened up my college portal.
Okay.
Damn.
That's,
That was
you
really
left
funny.
immediately, and we were like, "Wow,
We're like,
damn,
oh.
okay."
I was wondering why
Like, damn, it
everyone
was
stopped,
waiting.
I was wondering why everyone stopped talking. I was like, guys.
That's so funny. Hell yeah. We did it, guys.
We did. I want to ask what kind of hag she is.
We'll find out.
The old
I think it was because she can't. Thematically, she feels very night hag, but also
Yeah.
night hags are extremely high level.
I mean, visually, she looks very night hag. But I
Visually,
don't
she
think
looks like a
I don't
hag.
think any form of hag is something that we can take right now.
No, I don't
We're
think
level
hag-
two.
No, it's
Mickey.
not.
I don't
Y'all,
think hag-
y'all
no.
walked into the boss's lair at level 2.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, a phrase
We're
is
staring at a skull. Oh God.
it's the Benjiness of it all. Well, I don't know what you want.
This
Benjiness
really
of it all.
This truly is the
Benji.
binginess of it all.
It
Can I tell you
is.
what
like,
I was expecting?
Once we started this, I was like, I think we've gone a little bit too deep.
We've gone too deep. I tried to turn us around, guys.
Benji
We have to
wouldn't.
call on Benji's parents
It's
like
true.
a fucking divine intervention.
Benji just legitimately would not have turned around. Like he wouldn't.
It's true.
All right, you know what? This feels a little dire. Let's wind down with some happier music.
Hell yeah.
What is that?
It's okay, we have Isla.
Yeah, we do. Oh my
True.
god, Isla's the key to victory. Holy shit.
We have at least one other person who can help.
She's
And tell you
gonna-
what, by the way, I'll be nice just because Children's Venture. I feel like we can be a little bit rules light here. Mickey, the needle that you found requires attunement. I will say that you can attune
Ooh.
to it in this time because whatever.
Wow, thank you.
Would you like to see it?
I got a neat. Yes, please. I was wondering if it was a
It's in your
magic
in your
needle.
inventory.
A magic needle.
Magic needle.
A
Oh,
magic
At least she
needle.
doesn't have it.
It's true.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What are the odds my strange vial is like acid that will melt it?
God, hopefully high.
Hopefully it's not something useful when I pour it on it. Or drink it myself.
Yay! I love it.
You gonna share with the class? You gonna keep it a
it's
secret?
wonderful. Oh no, I'll share. It's very cute. And now I can like mend your guys' clothes. And that's adorable and I love it.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, that sounds very useful for me. Yeah, guys, I think
does.
we're
I think we
But I
We
can
could.
transform it from like a needle to a dagger and back and forth. That's cool. I like that. That's
do one very
nifty.
bloody needle.
That's sick.
Yes.
That's cool.
And here,
What is it?
I'll go and give you the mending cantrip as well.
So,
Yeah.
so you guys know how in Foundry, if you click on a thing and it has stats, it shows you how much experience you get from beating it.
Yeah.
Same amount as the Gambler.
That's nothing. We can beat it.
It's CR5, I think.
Yeah. That sounds
Oh,
correct
my God.
for a hag.
Let's get ready to rumble!
It's 9 times as much as Laligera, who we did
I would
not.
have to. Who we did not beat. We got very close to beating, but we did not beat him.
We did not win.
I have to assume this is a kid's adventure. He's not gonna kill us.
But we never said we wouldn't get like horribly disfigured.
Oh no, we're gonna get fucked up.
We're all gonna look like
That's not
fucking
the
solid
point.
snake after this shit. It's not
See,
good.
that's the thing. She's gonna not eat us, but she's gonna like use us as a sacrifice. So she'll take us, knock us out, take us to another second location, where then we'll escape and then figure out what to do in the headquarters of where the fuck she brought us.
I mean, we'll figure it out as we go.
There it is.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
But
We're gonna
I
pull
believe
up all
in
the
us.
stops. I'm glad. I'm glad.
So if y'all want a little bit of a kind of inside my mind of where I was thinking this game was going to go, I was totally expecting this to be a chill session. So in my mind, it was like, oh, I was gonna give you guys like, oh, maybe a little bit of hint as to some of the weird stuff Gracie's been up to at the night, and then I was gonna give you guys like in the day, it was gonna be like, okay, you guys now have a day to where I'm not gonna DM. You guys can just go around town looking for clues, investigating stuff, do whatever you want, have like little adventures and be kids. And then at night, that following night is when I was gonna kick things off. But I am very happy that you guys skipped your day of relaxation, which I think is very fitting for this party.
It is.
that make
It's
sense?
very fitting.
I think that makes sense for us. And I did burn my action surge, so that's gonna be fun.
You did.
Oh my god! And I
Hey,
used one of
you
mine.
took out the. Yeah,
I-
I guess
hey.
I'll show you guys what it is you killed. You did
I mean,
kill. You did kill Familiar. You're correct.
Yeah.
Is that how she?
Which-
No, I guess she always was watching.
Huge. Well, she was watching because she was the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
spirit. I'm happy.
I mean, we literally did take it out without taking a single hit, so that is helpful.
Yeah.
What you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
fought was a cockatrice,
Oh,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
and
that-
this
That
is
makes sense.
what it would have done.
killed
Mhm.
it. It would have turned me to
Poison
stone.
It returns to stone.
It would have turned me to stone.
bite?
Yeah.
Or I guess all of us, yeah. But yeah.
It had a fun little name too.
With their bite.
Witherbite.
Witherbite. Aww.
Too bad he's
Witherbite.
dead.
More like dead bite, bitch.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
Hawk 2 on the dead chicken.
Oh,
No,
spit on its, I spit
no.
on its corpse. I spit on its ashes.
Yeah, the way you
Fuck
described it at first, I mean, so glad you gave a visual because I was not intimidated. I was picturing a
You
very
were like,
white
oh, it's a
chicken
little
that was just
chicken.
really
Cute.
long.
Like a cute little hen.
I was basically imagining like a horse if it looked like a chicken instead, so like the four body, but it was just a white chicken and it was really small.
The
And then you're like, oh, it's just a cute little chicken. And then you went, I actually have a reference image for this. And I was like, oh, yeah? What the fuck does that mean, Cole?
I was like, why does she have this chicken in here?
And well, I guess let's find out. So, you know, how long did you think the kids' campaign was gonna last?
Eh.
Has this moved up the time frame?
You think we were gonna get into one of the main bosses
At level 2?
4 sessions in, or
Hee hee.
like, what were we kind of vibing with?
I was never expecting this part of the campaign to last this long anyway, so it's
We've
I mean, there's still a lot of
No, I
other
mean,
things. that
sorry,
we have
I misspoke.
going on.
Like, I didn't think this would be that long. Not this. Like in
Yeah.
general, I don't want this to be too long.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm fine with moving it up a little. I just wanted to be like, hey, I want to make sure you guys have time to just be kids and not deal with the main plot. And you guys decided, nah. So I'm.
We said we
it's
don't.
no longer my fault. It is no longer my fault.
It's
Look,
true.
I was simply trying to steal the watch and go to the shaded thicket and then leave. I was trying to fulfill my deal.
Oh, if only I had gone to sleep.
Well, hey, you guys got a little bit of foreshadowing from Clayton at the start of the session too about what happened to the Shaded Thicket.
It's true, we did.
I don't know if anyone remembers that after everything else that happened, but
I'm gonna be honest, no, I
There was
don't.
so much.
he was implying
It
that
was
if you die in the Shaded Thicket, you don't go to the afterlife. You
don't.
become a
Oh,
spirit.
You
Kinda
become a
just
zombie.
I was
Become a
just
spirit.
thinking of that as like, you know, general
Yeah.
hearsay. Like, you know, people just say that.
I mean, that's what he said.
Well, I mean, it is. He is saying it is general hearsay, but
It's true.
It also probably
it's
is.
the thing of like
correct.
that's because that's probably just what happens.
real.
So the bodies, I think, kind of spooked you a little bit.
It was
Uh,
excellent.
Mostly the rain
right.
and Benji that Benji one. I was like, what the? I was not ready for that.
Well, and I do want to clarify. Benji did see the orc guy, and he did look at him for like a little bit of time before moving on. Benji
Yeah.
was not crying until after he saw the one that looked like rain
Rain.
and turned around.
Yeah.
So tears did not start falling at the one that looked like him. It started falling on the one that looked like his friend.
That makes sense.
Whoa, they catch you, man.
Oh yeah. I fucking
Yeah.
love Flipper my man.
Because I feel like it's a trait that we have all observed, especially since it's happened so many times now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
Benji-
too surprised.
Benji for sure cries for people.
That,
You know?
that really bullets my
Yeah.
Valentine.
That really does bullet my Valentine.
That really does feel it.
And I'm gonna fucking bullet Gracie's Valentine.
Oh my god, you're gonna kill her lover?
Oh, ideally.
Who's she in love with?
What?
Who are we shipping?
Probably Durango? I don't fucking know.
No. Durango's too hot for her.
It's true.
I mean, you're right.
There's no one ugly enough.
Wow.
The gambler?
Yeah.
Question
He's
mark?
only skin deep,
No.
apparently.
Beverly and Durango are definitely dating each other.
Okay, don't say that. She kills children.
It's true.
She is ugly.
It's what's on the inside that counts.
It's
Her inside
on-
just
Yeah,
has
the
an
inside is
inroad.
ugly. That's what I just said.
She has threatened us with death.
So, I don't know who she's dating.
Nobody.
Nobody.
She's
if I
a
have any
sad,
idea.
old, lonely
That's why she's
hag.
evil. Oh my god. We need to get her on Tinder.
That's why she's evil. No other reason.
That's
hey,
perfect.
hey,
This
Twitch
is how
listeners
we're
and
gonna
VOD
win this
listeners,
fight.
Mark, you alone solely. People are evil when they're single for too long.
It can corrupt anyone.
It's a binding force.
Apparently, damn.
Mark, we gotta get partnered up, dog. We need help.
We gotta even mark an enter in one of those marriage packs.
Yeah. If we're not married before we're 30, before the evil really sets in, then we have to get married.
You have to get
30?
But also, if you're
I don't know.
if you're a
I just
virgin
have a
by
number.
30, then you become a wizard.
Well, I didn't say we couldn't have
Fuck
sex.
yeah,
I said
here we
married.
go.
I didn't say you had to have sex. I just said we had to be married.
That's
You can't have sex. I'm so close to becoming a wizard.
I need my powers first.
You just gotta wait one more year, babe. And then I'm a
No,
wizard.
that'd be
I
amazing.
unfortunately I've lost my chance.
Yeah, so have I, unfortunately.
No,
I will never be a
wizard.
wizard.
Sucks. This sucks, dude.
This-
I've had magic.
Yeah. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh shit, yeah, that's why she does magic. It's all coming.
She's a virgin.
Gracie's a virgin. This was the,
This is the big
And that's why
drop of the
she's
session.
evil.
No, I feel like it has more to do with her being a hag for sure.
Don't edit any of this up.
Fucking racist. What?
What?
She's a hag, so she has to be evil? Are you
Hag
insane?
derogatory.
Hag
To be fair
derogatory.
though, not all hags are evil. Night hags are though. They're fiendish and they are evil.
Every
You're
day.
a hag.
they're super evil.
You can be hag affectionate,
Hag affectionate.
but she is hag derogatory.
And that's like mama. It's hag affectionate.
Yeah, exactly.
Hag ter-
Yeah,
okay.
I'm. This is the same.
yeah.
Would the temp HP from the skewers still be active?
Oh,
Yeah, I guess it would be. Y'all haven't rested yet.
Fuck
Does
yeah!
that mean
Remember when
we
I said
have-
it didn't matter? I
I
lied.
didn't think it would matter, but y'all.
I also didn't think it would matter.
So how's the feat work again?
It's equal to my proficiency bonus of temp HP, so it's 2 hit points.
So everyone
Two
gets
temporary hit points.
2 temp HP.
Is that the
Yay!
The blue number, yeah.
That's from the blue number. That's from Chef
Good
because y'all ate my
job,
skewers.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I'm
true.
-1 health. I don't know what from.
I don't think that's right.
You also
We
what?
haven't gotten hit.
I don't know. I've just been at
Yeah.
-1 health, and I'm like,
That's not right.
Oh, okay, I think you.
is it from
Because you didn't get
This,
Shit.
are we sure it's not from the La Ligera band?
If it was, then you haven't. Then you
It
should have
was,
healed
and
since then.
you shouldn't be there. I don't think we took any damage this session, considering the only attack that was made against you missed.
Yeah, so you should be at full health.
Luckily,
then we
have
killed
not
it.
been an serious fight because I just assumed you had the long rest or short rest to get that thing.
Mm.
Y'all had a couple long rests since then. It's been at least one day since
Yeah, it's been
Ligera.
Yeah, I guess that is only
Like 2 days.
all one day in my head. 1 hour in my head.
That's fair.
D&D days
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
tend to run on sometimes.
It's
Yeah.
true.
They're very goofy, very silly.
It's true. It's true.
Man, the fucking total whiplash.
The what?
Mark is gonna get fucking writing these notes down. Just the funny, stupid, crazy shit we were doing at the beginning of this episode versus the last hour and a half.
Y'all went from campfire stories to Coraline.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
Well, I mean, already like it started getting dark in the campfire stories, and
We're
then
doing
like
horror stories. It is true.
It's because you
and
trauma
then it
dumped.
spiraled from
It's
there.
because you trauma dumped. Don't blame Rosie.
So really, this
I'm
is
sorry,
already
you're right.
I
You're right, you're
I
right, that was-
also want to specifically point out that Rosie never like said that it was her. It was
Yeah.
The only person who said
Like
it was
a
anything
story.
close to them was Clayton.
Yeah.
Clayton.
Yeah.
I think Rosie, you got the sense that Clayton was like, I know what you're
Mhm.
referring to. He knows what you're talking about.
Like he knew it wasn't
Yeah.
just a story.
Well, we know that he knows because when Rosie showed up at the first session, he was literally like, "Oh yeah, you guys get attacked by those things too."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we forget.
But the fact that somebody looks so similar to Rain is here, but Rain went in with Rosie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gracie gets around.
Crazy kids.
Just scavenging body.
not on Tinder.
If you guys remember,
Me too,
I said a few of the kids indicated that they had also experienced the same thing. That
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember
I
that.
guess I didn't ask which ones.
I will tell
Yeah,
you
you
this.
know-
I will tell you this. Rain was not one of them.
So she was just also
Okay.
on the train. She didn't go through the.
She's also. Well, she hasn't told you, obviously.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
She
but like,
she
hasn't talked
currently
about
does not have a family to stay
she's only
with.
ever said one word, and it was telling me to fuck off.
That's not canon. She didn't
No,
actually say
that was me.
That's not canon.
That was me. I did that.
But no,
Yeah.
Rain never gave any indication as to why she's on her, why she's by herself.
Interesting.
But
That's horrible.
I will say that the night y'all came back from hanging out with Buck, you remember she was freaked out about something.
Yeah. She did look concerned, which we, as children, just thought it was because we were gone for so long.
Yeah.
Well, if we don't die, I'm gonna give Rain a hug.
Yep,
Oh.
me too.
I saw someone look like you, Rain. They were dead.
I'm not gonna
Rosie's not
say
even
that.
Rosie's not even
Not
gonna
say
think
that.
about it. You know, that's totally gonna expose her too.
What?
But she's not gonna think about it. She's gonna give Rain a hug too, but
Aw.
but Benji said not to look, so the only
Yes.
way, like, but
You never promised not to look,
But-
though.
it's true.
It's true.
I
You never
didn't.
promised. I bet you wouldn't be upset. But also, I think it's funny because of what your dad did before he died.
Mhm,
Because your dad also said, "Don't look," and
mhm,
you looked.
mhm. And I looked this time too.
I'll stop looking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
What'd you say?
He said, "I didn't stop looking." No, but I like that both of the times that big traumatic things are happening around Rosie, there was one person there who's relatively strangely, Benji being strangely level-headed about everything that's going on.
It's true.
Like you said, just
and
walked
being
in.
Benji gets
Yeah,
shit
and
done.
being like, I see this thing. I know how Rosie and Rain are. I know she's gonna be really upset because looking at this guy who she thinks looks like me for some reason, she's very upset. Don't look behind me. Like, do not look.
Yeah.
But of course she's gonna look.
Mm-hmm.
We'll deal with that trauma when we're adults.
It's true.
If we're adults.
Who's got the most drama?
I still
Just
love.
watch.
Or Benji?
Just watch this be the time skip. We don't get to figure it out. This is the
God,
end.
that would be sick. That would be fucking sick.
You don't even know what happened. Like we don't know.
Could you fucking imagine?
It's
Worst case scenario,
scrambling to
I'm just
figure
gonna
out what
try to
the
find-
fuck happened. Just like, oh my god, wait, hold on. What do you mean we're adults now? What happened?
Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna try to get us the fuck out of here. I don't know how, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. It's so true.
I'll figure it out in a moment. I don't know.
It's gonna be great.
It's good.
I'm so excited, guys. I feel so good about like this party and the RP and stuff.
Yeah.
This feels like a very good, solid like RP campaign, and I'm excited.
Yeah. It's been really good. I am surprised at how well Rosie took the review.
I'm incredibly surprised that you didn't like. I don't even know.
I thought, yeah, I was the entire time. Reese was like, "I'm really scared that Benji's gonna hate me," and I'm like, "Benji wouldn't care. He strictly
I
wouldn't."
thought you would hate me not because I was Boa, just because I was lying to you.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
Benji strictly wouldn't. I don't think Benji really gives that much of a shit because he's like, "Well, I didn't know Boa, so I knew
That's-
you,
that's
and
why
if you
I
were
think
still
it's
being
kinda
you,
bad.
then it's fine."
Yeah. I was much more scared that
but-
Rosie would hate you, but
Yeah, I was really worried that Rosie was gonna like freak the
figured it
fuck out.
Yeah, attack me to be.
Mhm.
It would have been reasonable, you know.
I mean, it would
So
make sense.
Rosie has a lot going on right now.
Honestly, like so many bombshells are being dropped on.
It's true.
Totally.
She's not having a good day.
Trauma dumped in general.
She's
It's really been back to
Such
back.
a bad day.
It really is. It's so awful. Yeah, you were like just crying. in the
Simply
corner.
not having a
Yeah.
Yes. Then like a few minutes later, you find out your friend is kidnapped. Then a few more minutes later, there's someone who looks just like your other friend dead. It's not good. And Benji. Oh my god.
And then there was rain.
Yeah.
And now there's a hag.
So if y'all picked
Yeah.
up on what that was, by the way, I think someone hinted. I couldn't tell if y'all came to a conclusion on it or not, though.
On what, right?
On what?
On what the bodies are.
Parents?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
parents.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I wasn't sure if that was
yeah,
coming through or not.
Oh yeah.
No, I registered.
It took me a hot second to keep up because I was too focused on adult Benji. It's like adult Benji.
I mean,
What
that's
the
what
fuck?
Benji is.
Adult Benji? Like,
Yeah,
do we?
when you were like,
What
you
is
look at this
happening?
orcish man and you see his face and you like his facial structure, the way his ears look, and he looks a lot like you see a lot of similarities to Benji. I was like, oh, that's my dad. Cool.
Yeah. Crazy.
'Cause Benji doesn't
Fun
know.
that he was the first guy I grabbed.
Crazy reveal.
True.
'cause,
Benji does not know.
Benji doesn't
Does
know
Benji-
how he wound up in the woods.
Yeah, Benji has no idea.
Do you think Benji suspects that it's his dad, or is that just blown right over his head?
Who are you asking me?
Yeah.
No, he has no fucking. He doesn't know.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Makes
Simple.
sense for his character.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why when you were like, doesn't he look like you? He was like, oh, I guess. I mean, like I guess, but I don't see him looking like me more than like Buck does.
Well, yeah, it's like looking at any other person of like, you know.
Yeah, he just looks like a guy who's similar to me
Yeah,
in some way.
He
shape, or
looks
form.
like
I just don't
any
like-
other adult orc.
Yeah, like I don't. They all adults all look the same to me. I don't want what you want from me.
It's true.
Alright,
we don't
so-
even see their faces. All we hear is
I'm like 5 years old. I don't fucking know.
So Reese, let me ask you: do you want me to change Puka's art to the changeling, or do you want to find a different, like more child art, or do you want to just wait till we're grown ups to change that? Art?
Wait to change it? because I don't know. Depending on how this hag situation goes, if I go back to the orphanage, I gotta go back to being Boa.
But we can just keep you. We can just keep you as Boa for now then.
We're not
always-
killing kids.
Boa.
We're only putting them in peril, in extreme danger.
That's right. We're gonna be locked up like the Scooby Doo gang. You know, they're never killed. They're always like locked up or
I
held
wouldn't call them being
hostage.
locked up the same though as being locked up by a hag. They're like locked up by like a
It's true.
philanthropist.
Weren't we
Who's
just-
like, yeah.
It's true.
Weren't we just talking about last week about like cartoons and stuff, and of like, hey, so you know, cartoons say, hey, you're not allowed to kill people on you're not allowed to kill people on this because it's a kid show. But okay, cool.
Yeah.
Can we? So we got to find a creative ways to show
But we
Carol.
can
Like,
fuck
yeah.
them up though.
So we
I mean,
so
yeah,
they,
like-
they got the most like horrifying like situations. They're like, oh, they're not dead, but this is horrifying.
I mean, yeah,
We're talking
yeah,
about courage. We're
Somebody-
talking about courage, the cowardly dog.
yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you can't show people dying on screen, but you can show them being fucked up.
That's like a most recent Avatar, though. Except for that one time when they killed
Mhm.
someone and it was still.
They just
extremely-
show a person die. They just straight up kill the man.
Oh, metal too. He like sucked the air out of her lungs. It was like that is
Yeah.
horrifying.
Literally suffocates a lady on
Yeah.
Yeah.
a children's show, and you're like, oh my god, that's so scary.
Yeah, it made him a good villain. Like I was intimidated. I was like, holy shit, how are they
Yeah,
gonna top
no,
this? And then
it's-
they're like Hitler. That's how we're gonna top it.
Oh,
Earth Hitler.
that's all. I mean, that's always how they have to do it.
That's always the next step.
That's always the logical step.
I always did love how last Ember was like, yeah, we're a kid show, and then Cora's like, now we're for edgy teenagers. Now let's actually get really violent on this show.
Yeah, I mean, true.
Remember when they metal bent a shield around that one lady so her head would explode?
Oh my god, yeah, her head blew
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, that was
Season
fun.
3 was just really
Season
violent.
3 was like I think one of the best.
Season 3 was
seasons
incredibly
in
violent.
Avatar. Like not just
They went nuts. They went insane with Korra.
Dude,
I
They
Korra,
were like,
seen
Korra's
that.
not 12. Let's go fucking crazy.
Korra's so
Huh?
good. They both are.
And I have used my second win, so
I
I
mean-
should. Oh man, sorry.
Yeah.
Like bloodbending, even in the first season, was like extremely graphic. Like even though Katara didn't kill the old lady in the episode, like just her bringing her to the floor is like horrifying.
You hear the bones
Yeah, you
cracking
like-
too,
you're like-
and you're like, ugh.
It's like horrifying.
Yeah.
It is crazy. Yeah, you're like, oh, don't kill people, and like somehow it all gets worse. Just that one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know, and Korra kind of like it had some ups and downs, but the action in that show was like so peak. The action was so
I mean,
good.
Honestly, I feel like only season 2 wasn't that good. I really loved season 3 and 4.
Yeah. I think a lot of people didn't like season 1. I really like season 1.
I like season 1. I think it's
A lot of people just didn't like Korra.
Please!
Oh yeah, here we go.
or the Avatar,
Here we go.
just the ship. Oh, is this where she blows her?
In
up?
general.
Yeah, it's where yeah.
Yeah, it's so
Please!
extreme, like Jesus.
Well, then you can just hear like the dome. Like you,
Oh my god,
you
like,
just hear her
it's
go.
so powerful. What was his name again? Zahir?
Zahir.
Zahir. It's
Please!
just such a good villain.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch that.
Yeah, this shit's metal as hell.
It is. I'm thinking about like I think it's right after this where like basically because everyone dies, he's like that's how he attains true airbending and he starts fucking flying. It's so cool.
It's really cool too because of the fact that like this has nothing to do with it. But it's like it's really cool because like the only airbenders we've seen up to that point have been peaceful. They've been pacifists.
Yeah, it's been Aang and his family, so
And
they're all pretty nice.
And there's been this fun thing of being like, oh yeah, all of the bending
Yeah, the
styles
airbending-
can be dangerous, but like airbending's the most peaceful one because it's just air blowing everything around.
Yeah.
And then Zahir shows up, he's like, actually, it's the scariest one. And I'm gonna show you why.
It's really funny if you think about it because it ties back to Last Airbender too. Because the guru guy was on the, oh yeah, you have to let go of all your earthly tethers to achieve true peace or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Zahir's
And
like,
that's
okay, I'm gonna like
Mhm.
my earthly tether released for me because all of my friends
They
violently
were
died
murdered.
before me.
Oh my
And,
god.
and he's like,
My
literally,
friends are dead, so like I
literally
have
have
nothing to
nothing.
live for. What the fuck do I care?
literally nothing is holding me back anymore. And that's how I
Yeah.
achieve inner peace. Like that's so metal.
It was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I love him.
Oh, and also we watched the girl with no arms. We literally watched her get electrocuted to
Ming
death.
Hua was so cool. Like the way she used waterbending to like make like the tentacle arms to like swing around and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick, you're gonna watch Avatar one of these days.
You really should, like, especially
One
Legend
day.
of Korra.
One of
So
these
good.
days.
It should be today.
One
Get
of
on.
these days.
I feel like you have
Get
a
on
better
it.
chance of getting me to watch Korra before Avatar. I don't know why.
I feel like you
just
would.
feel like Korra would be.
I feel
I
like
mean,
you would
Korra
like
is a
Korra
little
more.
here.
You would like
It's
Korra
more
more, I
like-
think.
It's more for like teenagers, whereas Avatar is like, I feel like, at least it's trying.
Last Airbender is definitely a kid show. Korra is way more. Because I think the idea is like Avatar came out when, at least like when we were all kids, and it's like, hey, we were all like edgy high schoolers or middle schoolers at that point. So like, okay, cool. Now we're gonna release a more edgy
Yeah, we're
show,
gonna make Korra a little more edgy. Yeah.
and
Mhm.
also it's gay.
Yeah.
As gay
Hey!
It is gay.
as gay as TV could be in the late aughts, early teens. But you know what?
Okay.
I'll take what I can get.
Hold on.
I mean, there is a kiss.
Is there a kiss? That's what I was gonna ask. All I
It's
remember
an
is them kind of,
on-screen.
like,
It's an on-screen kiss. It's pretty
Like,
gay.
I just remember them walking into like the spirit room.
Yeah, I think they just like hold
I'm
hands.
pretty
and
sure
look
they
at each other.
kiss.
I don't think they can.
I
Not
don't
that,
think they do
they-
kiss. That's what I was gonna say because I was watching the show for the first time. And I was so excited for it, and then it didn't happen. And I was like, wait, did everyone just pretend they were gay? And like it became like so canon it happened. Like people said it so much, it just happened.
I think the showrunners did confirm that was the intent, but they were blog like, hey,
But they ran
like,
out of
this,
time.
or no, it's like the network saying, hey, we can't be
Ah.
explicit about it because this is still
course.
2010 or whenever this came out, so we have to be, you know.
That sucks.
So I think that it was
No,
like
they-
this is as
No,
close as
they
we can
full
get.
kiss.
Did they kiss? I
For
really
Anasami?
They full kiss.
If you're not watching like a porn of it right now or something.
Watching a Flash animation or something.
You know, that's a good question.
It could have happened because I
I hope
remember
I'm not.
seeing the scene, but like I don't remember seeing it when I actually watched the show.
I'd love to be wrong. I just don't remember it.
I would also love to be wrong. I just don't remember it.
Like I know, they do hold hands and walk into.
Yeah, they hold
Yeah,
hands
that's
and,
a-
look- and
that's
look
what I
longingly
remember.
into each other's
That
eyes
was
as they transcend
Yeah,
to whatever. So yeah.
I've,
that was like the,
I've shipped for less.
shit.
I have built ships on less than that, so.
No, yes, they do.
Mhm.
Cool. I'm glad.
Like as they walk in, they look at each other lovingly and then they kiss, and then they turn into spirits.
Oh, adorable. Turning into spirits, do they die?
No, they don't die. It's
Just
hard.
go to
It's
the
hard.
smell.
They basically
Okay.
they basically go to the Feywild. Like there's a portal to this version of this Feywild, and they like, hey, let's go on a vacation together.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Right? Like I'm not. Like there it
So-
is.
Okay, yeah, there's the
I'm
handhold.
gonna go crazy. Okay, here it comes.
That was not the show. That was not in the show.
And that was fake. What the hell?
That's a full
What
on
do you
makeout.
mean?
They do not end the show like that.
There's no
What do you
way.
mean? I literally looked it up. They
I'm
absolutely
actually-
kiss.
I'm going to fucking Netflix. Like, I'm not even trusting.
There's no way.
What do you mean?
There's
It's
no.
right. I'll buy you like Popeyes.
There's no
I feel like a little
way.
cat guy might believe. Not a full on.
They like, they like grab his head and so,
Like, that's hot, but there's no way.
Ah, fuck. All right.
No, I don't have Netflix login. Dude, we'll never know. Here we go. I'm in. Oh my god.
There's no way.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
You know
You're
what?
right.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
gonna, you
Yeah,
know what?
you're right,
Here,
you're
I
right,
have a- I have a controversial opinion. Season
Okay.
2 wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. It was still the worst. Like,
It was-
From
it
all
was-
of Avatar.
I agree with that. It was the worst. It wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Oh,
I liked.
my least favorite part about it is how Korra just regressed as a character. Like she had all the growth from season 1, then just
Yeah.
went back to how she was at the start of season 1. And
Somehow
just had-
made Mako look like a better person, despite the fact he cheated on his girlfriend by making Korra so like mean.
Yeah.
shitty. Yeah.
I
Or
liked Bolin, his girlfriend, but at the
Alright.
same time, it was a little problematic.
that was a toxic
Mhm.
relationship.
That's that's what it was.
He was straight up being abused by her.
He was short of
Yeah.
being abused, but he was so close to having a girl and the femboy, you know?
That's all
Alright,
everyone
yeah,
is.
like
you're
a-
right.
right?
Maybe the kiss was fake. The kiss was full fake. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Cool.
That's crazy because I fully remember them kissing.
Do they actually kiss though, or do they
They,
literally
they
just walk
don't.
in?
They don't.
They
just-
don't.
They
Apparently-
hold hands
apparently
and look
not.
blindly into
It's
each
a
other's eyes.
Mandela effect.
It's not.
This
It's
is like
literally.
the ultimate gaslighting. Like people have just been posting clips everywhere being
I
like,
think it's quite literally just everybody being like, I mean, they fucking should have, and it's stupid they didn't. So
Agreed.
everyone's just like, yeah, they did.
everyone probably.
I mean, I guess
What's
canonically they do actually kiss. It's just that we don't see it on screen.
Last Airbender ended with a kiss, so I think this is the closest they could have gotten with Korra because they wanted it to be gay.
he should have kissed. I hate
It's-
it.
Should have shown.
Oh,
the kiss.
it
They
did
showed some
lead
kiss
to-
day one.
It did lead to what was it? Let me see if I can find it. There's a really funny video.
Okay.
If I can find it. I think it was this one.
I'm here to meet a great guy, you know, but why not meet all the great girls too while I'm at it, right?
Here we go. So, so this is Korra's voice actor in another show or something. Just played it over clips from Korra.
All right.
I'm here to meet a great guy, you know, but why not meet all the great
The
girls
ones with
too
fucking
while I'm
J.K.
at it, right?
Simmons,
Seems like a wasted
and-
opportunity.
And
I
Tenzin
came
is
here to
so
meet a
funny.
great guy, but you know, I'm really getting a lot
Just like
from
the
just
whiplash
being
clips of
around
him
other
with
women.
Tenzin, like,
Seeing
get the
how
fuck out of
they
my face
talk,
before
how
I
they
demolish
walk,
you.
How they smell, how they move, how they brush their hair. Do they want to be in this bathroom with me when I'm peeing? Do we want to take a shower together? What are women like? Do they like bonding? I haven't had that much experience just getting down into it with women. By the way, Mom, I'm gay! What's up?
By the way, Mom, I'm gay. What's up?
This is, I mean, to be
I mean, there are going to be some people
Yeah,
that
this
get
is how I
along
feel
with
about women,
more
too.
than others. I've definitely, you know, made a connection with someone. Very strong one.
the
I'm lucky
clapping.
and
They're
very
both
fortunate
so
that that's happened
hot.
for me.
It's fucked up, right? Like,
It is fucked up, man.
why didn't we let them kiss? God damn it!
Kiss!
Electric way. I was feeling kind of bummed out.
Not
you
even
know?
for any
But since you
reason,
put
I
this
just want them to be
powerful
happy.
baby in my hand, I was like,
Genuinely,
hey,
why
there's
did
a
we
hole
have to have
around,
two
you know I'm
seasons
gonna
where they
drill
were
it.
dating Mako and he was the love interest?
We're going to
Season
need the
3,
two
they should have
brightest
started
minds in
dating
the
in
city
season 4.
working
There should have been
together
like
to
20
stop
makeup
it.
sessions or something.
What do you say, Asami?
That would've been
Partners
sick.
again?
Really nailed the point out.
Fine. I'll help. But don't even think
I
about
remember.
double-crossing me.
I remember. I think there was like a
Intimidated?
source book or
I
something
was impressed.
for the Avatar
I was
series that was
aroused.
like all the avatars
Oh, well
aren't
done, you
necessarily
crazy bitch.
Oh, bye.
gay. They just there's the spirit that creates the avatar likes women, so all avatars just like women.
Hell yeah.
It's like regardless of anything, they just always lean towards of liking women.
Oh, and here,
I don't remember what it is
and here-
I
here's
respect
this
that,
too.
but at the same time,
Here's this
like,
too.
because
I
it's
thought
not like it's not like, oh, if you're an avatar, you're gay. It's like, no, if you're an avatar, you just have an attraction to women. It doesn't matter if you are a woman.
You're an avatar,
You
you're
just
bi.
like
My
women.
destiny is in Republic City.
Yeah, it's like you could be biased, but it's just like the thing of you just if you're a female avatar, you're just bisexual maybe. You might also just be gay. We don't know.
This is fucked up for the male avatars. They cannot like
faggots can play in time.
spirits.
No.
of
It's actually fucked
you will
up.
never like men.
Yeah.
Spirit said I'm homophobic, but only in one direction.
Destiny is in Republic
I'm
City.
homophobic affectionately. I like that.
Yeah, homophobe
For as long
affection.
as it takes until one of you faggots can play in time.
God, I love
Mr.
these.
Gay Pride of the Upper West Side himself.
What
What are
does
you
she
looking for?
say
There's no pot of
about
gold
this?
down
Like, I wanna know the
there.
actual context.
Adjusting the seat, really?
Every show
That's
she's
been your
saying
fucking
about it.
problem the whole time, the seat height. So now you have it, right? When did you become
I
a
love
fucking expert
J.K.
on what I
Simmons.
can or cannot do, you fucking weepy willow
Fuck out of my
shit sack?
sight before I
swear to
demolish
fucking
you.
God. I will stop being so polite. Get the fuck out of my sight before I demolish you. I can still fucking see you, mini-me! Or are you gonna be on my fucking time?
I love it. It's so good.
Pick it up! Faster!
God, The
You
second
are a
clip of the
worthless,
JK thing.
friendless, faggot-lipped little
Yeah.
piece of shit who's now weeping and slobbering all
Hey
over
man,
my drum
Whiplash,
set
Whiplash
like
is a fucking
9-year-old
film, dude.
girl.
I can't.
Cora!
I will fuck you like a pig.
This is part 2? Oh shit.
Mickey, does it make you want to watch Korra more or less?
I paused after 10 seconds.
Understandable.
To be fair, he's not that intense in the actual show.
No, because
It's just
Yeah,
it's the same actor. That's the joke.
yeah.
But the first one, the first video, the one above The Legend of Whiplash, I did finish that one. That one did make me want to watch
I'm here
it.
to meet a great guy, you know.
If only they actually said those things in the
But why
show.
not meet
it
all the
would've
great
been better.
girls too while I'm at it, right? Seems like
It
a
would
wasted
never go. It
opportunity.
would never air.
I was impressed.
I came
I was
here to meet a
around.
great guy, but I'm really getting a lot
around.
from just being around the other women, seeing how they talk, how they walk, how they smell, how they move, how they brush their hair. Do they want to be in this bathroom with me when I'm peeing? Do we want to take a shower together? What are women like? Do they like
Vicky,
bonding?
I'm
I
so
haven't
glad
had
you got the
that
scary
much
story, by
experience.
the way. That you recognized.
Yeah,
did not
yeah,
get
yeah.
it.
No, I recognize it also.
Okay, I'm glad. I told you
Yeah.
plagiarism was on my mind.
Yep, yep,
Hey
yep.
man,
I don't get the reference to it.
It's a
it's just
it's a horror story.
popular story.
It's a horror book
Yeah.
called Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
I
Yeah.
own that. It's on my bookshelf right now.
I
Eating
don't own it, and I'm
toes.
sad every day I don't own it. I want to get all 3 of them.
Mhm.
They're so good.
Oh,
Which one do you have? First one?
Like-
turn on the light.
You have the
There's
one
also
with the Viper.
the Scarecrow one is also like legitimately horrifying.
I mean, some of them honestly are.
I'm gonna turn the
Especially
stream
the
off.
Jedi.
I should have turned the stream off a long time ago. I'm gonna turn the stream off.
Oh yeah, I guess
True.
that's fair. See you later, you fucking
Bye, stream.
lovely bitches.